nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image, make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur, or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to 420.
Uostarosta.
Huh.
Uostarosta.
What's he doing? That's odd.
Booster.
I'm sure I can fix it. I think.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Mud Zone.
Spooky.
Wanna get high? Wanna get high?
Wanna get high? Wanna get high?
Was that a party or?
Ho, ho, ho.
The world is flat. I'm here to ring the alarm with my puppet like charm, straight from the barn. I'm talking about Flat Earth Farms, cause most don't know. They think we live on a globe, a ball that floats. So listen and take notes and and take it to a higher plane. Immerse yourself in all it contains, in all its glory and flair. Flat Earth Farms can take you there. Open your mind outside the box. No more staring at NASA's Photoshop. No more moon landings, no lying to ya. No more people standing backwards in Australia. Just facts and pure truth, planning straight to the roots. Flat Earth Farms help you understand. A magical place on a wondrous land.
The world is flat, and that's a fact. Tell your friends next time you chat. Let them know a ball ain't that. Let's stay playing with the baseball bat. Cause we coming at the barn, a higher place. The Flat Earth Farm.
This could be it, Harry. Pass the word along. Tell the men it's time to shoot the moon.
Shoot the moon!
Not out there on the microphone. On the microphone.
Shoot the moon. Shoot the moon.
What are we gonna do tonight, Singe Man?
The same thing we do every night, Boston Ray. Try to take over the world.
The world of science cares about you. Eureka! We found it. With the tools of science, we have invented, yes, hand sanitizer. But not just any hand sanitizer. This hand sanitizer was developed and approved by the Dark One himself. Here are a few of the things our product can bring you.
Bow wow run, he's my mighty puppy. Sir Bow Wow run, he's my mighty puppy. Sir Bow Wow run, he's my mighty puppy. Sir Bow Wow. Mud. You slept. Warning, the self-destruct system has been activated. Option to override self-destruct expires in 10 minutes.
We are concerned about troubling trend of irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and
false news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these stories that simply aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 It's all lies. It's all lies. They lied to us about the shape of Earth. We know it's flat. The Earth is fucking flat. It's flat. It's flat. It's flat. They lied to us about 9/11. There was no planes in that attack. That attack. That attack. It was attack on us. On us. On us. On us. Every single day. It's all lies. It's all lies. It's all fake. It's all lies. About everything, everything's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. They lie to us about everything, everything's a lie. It's all lies. It's all lies. It's all lies. They lie to us about the shape of Earth. We know it's flat. The Earth is fucking flat. It's flat. It's flat. It's flat. They lie to us on the news every single day. It's all lies. It's all lies. It's all fake. It's all lies.
What's up, Singe? You hear me? Microphone check 1, microphone check 2. We're live. I can't hear you.
Aha! We are live.
Nancy, are we live?
Here, I found a very simple anti-facial recognition blocker that every person on this great plane should use.
Oh, yeah?
It's called a flashlight that you put on your head. Let's try it right now. Let's see what happens. Ooh. All I did was turn it on. Amazing.
What happened? You disappeared?
What?
Wow.
I'm pretty funny. I'm a little funny guy. Beep. Okay, so. Oh, then we got this one. This is for like walking around. See? It's like, hey, I'm just gonna blur you a little bit. Now put on this other one, this side one here.
What time is it, dude? Where are we? What day is
There's a little side. There's like a side light on this one. See, look, can't even see, right? Oh. So much for their high technology. What do you think?
You're nuts. So
Thank you.
All right. For our first exhibit, do you want to give him a shout out? Let's give him a shout out. Daru, for you. Everyone posted so people. No one knows. We didn't even know we were coming on. My mic. Something's wrong with my mic. I can't hear myself. On the right side. Nope. That must be better. Do I sound low tonight? I sound low to me. Probably broke my mic while I was gone. Oh no, it's my headphones. Something's up with my headphones. Microphone check. Well, can you hear me, Singe? I can't hear you.
Oh, that's really?
Yeah, yeah.
So we got StreamYard in the house. We got MMA Paradise. We got Boston Ray Mudflood Adventures.
Andrew's Green.
We have Scott Level Realm
man.
Late Night Live. We got a green Andrew Daru for you.
We got a new emoji. Andrew, we got a new emoji.
Bass
Try the new emoji. The new one.
Try out our new emojis members and then make suggestions for new ones. Angela Baby Carson. Woo, 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 woo. Nightbot.
All of our biggest people, the best people.
Okay.
The ones that
So the reason I say Nightbot is a reason many people say Nightbot is because when you're first new to YouTube, some people think Nightbot is somewhat a person. For like months, I thought Nightbot was a person.
There's ways that you can program that thing to make it like tell people the weather. I just haven't gone around to it yet. Do you guys want to like? You think I should?
Will. It's pretty easy.
We can make it talk to people.
The weather one's fun. Just give something.
It gives you like your local weather.
It's fun to like change them up.
I don't know how to. I mean, I can do it. I can figure it out. But I've just been under a lot of stress lately. Leave me alone.
It's easy. I don't know. I heard it's easy. Maybe it's not. Okay, so we got.
So earlier you were on the phone with me and you were going on like a little bit of a rant, weren't you? So what were you talking about? Do you remember?
Oh yeah. Well, I was saying that the will be nice and call them masses. I was saying the blops will wake up when the TV is off.
Yes.
And that could be. Then I started thinking deeper about it.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah. Well,
what was your deepest thoughts about it?
Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy. Remember that guy? He's good.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking that so what's that gonna take? Turn the TV off.
To get everybody to turn the TV off?
That's gonna take no electricity, basically. As long as there's electricity and as long as there's shows running, there's gonna be a TV.
But don't you think the same thing about the computers and YouTube?
Yeah. And I also got me thinking too, because the way TV works, it flashes every frames per second.
Yep.
Computer screens do differently.
We're gonna
so
show
there
it.
Might be some different type of programming coming at us we don't even know about.
We're gonna get into it.
And then there is radio. We know radio itself did its damage way before there was TV. So, but that's okay. I mean,
it was like 1943, 1941 or 1943.
We just had radio. We could deal with that.
Then by like the next year, like 44 or something, it was like in every.
I don't know. You're better with dates than me.
In every household in America.
Okay. And it's just like
something like that. Well,
We could handle that. We could handle that radio level of brainwashing if it was just radios. Okay, we can handle that level of brainwashing. So yeah, it's just they upped it and they upped it and they upped it and they upped it. They did their tests here.
Angela's super mod.
Here.
Yep.
Nice. So they keep on testing and keep on upping. If you look at everything, which I'm not going to say the specific events, but if you look at them, wow, the most recent one is just like the other ones were the tests compared to the most recent one.
Yeah.
See how leveled we are? We don't even need to say the topic we're talking about or the names that they don't want us to say. And we all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's how leveled we are. And humans in general, not just us. Most humans.
Yeah.
Well, a person is smart.
So, all right. So I wanted to start off with this because I had to dig for this video. This was a video that I saw a while back.
And that's not even what I was talking to you about. I forget exactly what I was saying to you.
This is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about.
Pretty much covered what we were talking about, but
all right.
The masses.
Can you guys see it? Is it going to play?
I see black and white images. They're very small. I can't tell.
We're going to get to it. Hopefully it'll play.
They look like little demons. Let's see.
Don't tell me it's going to freak. I hate BitChute.
Oh, I can see now. Oh, what is worse is Odyssey. Okay, Odyssey is a great once.
I think it was gonna go.
Once Odyssey loads up, it's great.
No.
Once BitChute.
Oh, yep.
BitChute has its problems too.
I was just watching it though. It was working. It's my computer, I think, dude. So let me reload it.
No, it's them. They won't.
Now I gotta go look. Now I gotta go looking for it again, dude.
Well, it's them. Wow. Them. They won't let another platform run as good as YouTube. Is what I suspect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Talk to the chat.
So hey chat.
I found the video.
I think that they won't let another platform be as flowing as YouTube. Which, if you put me behind the wheel of YouTube, I could make it even more flowing. So could other people. It's just like, okay. Put me behind the wheel, bro. Let me make the next cute little phrase that everyone's going to say tomorrow. So let's type it in. Here, world. The whole world's going to now say, turn your TV off. Mm-hmm. Boom. No, they could do that too. So if they can program them,
they can do whatever they want, man.
Can we program them? If they're so programmable, can we program them also? Yes. Since they are biobot transceivers.
I programmed these.
If they're biobot transceivers, like I highly suspect, they're just in a human body, posing as humans.
Where was that?
That's why they still vote. That's why they still say the latest phrases. That's why they still love.
It was such a pain in the ass to find this video.
That's why they still love Hollywood, and that's why they put up with the horrid so-called leaders that we have today. And all you have to do is turn on the flashlight.
My God. I found the exact one that I was looking for. It took me forever. Wow.
Like that? Is that a good monologue? I don't know. I'm not that good at this stuff. I want to do some stand-up comedy. Okay, let's do some stand-up comedy right now. So I just flew in from... No, okay. I did have some stand-up comedy. It was just like, basically you find stuff that irritates you in life, and then you just like describe a story of it and make it funny. That's what I get from the stand-up guys. But
well, BitChute is a crapshoot.
Let's do one.
What's up?
I'll do a stand-up. I'll write one. Next show, I'll do a stand-up. I've never done that on stage stuff. Oh yeah, I have guitar, but not talking.
Yeah.
Okay, are you falling asleep over there? Hey, wake up!
No. I'm not falling asleep.
Over there.
I'm trying to find this video that I just had, and then it wasn't playing. Oh man.
We should have a graphic where it makes us look like we're in two different apartments. Put a wall right in the middle there.
Yeah. Was that it? No.
Hey, we're the only show where there's two people talking like this.
I know where it is, dude.
There might be a couple of them, but I haven't seen any of them.
Whatever. It will pop up for a minute, and it's just way down.
Okay, so there's this show called The Greatest Movie Ever Sold by Palm Wonderful Juice. And how it worked is Palm Wonderful sponsored the entire show. They paid for everything you saw. Everything was actually sponsored, and it's called product placement. The entire show was paid for by product placement. The lamp. You want to buy this lamp? Go to the Lamps R Us. The stuffed toy, everything you see on screen is a product placement. Mostly, though, would be edible products or something with the label, or a book or something that you can see that you wouldn't have to point it out. It's just in the screenshot, right?
Yeah.
You all know about this. Product placement. So the entire movie's built off product placement, paid for by Palm Juice. They had as much Palm Juice as they wanted to drink, which is, I love that stuff. So they went into the details about how movies are made. And they had this one part, it's a machine you sit down in, and it tracks your eyes of where you're watching on the screen. And so they play the most exciting parts of the movie, the most sexiest parts of the movie, the most money-changing parts of the movie, and they found out that. So now when you watch so this is how they make previews. They use this machine to make the previews, finding the parts that peak the brain, because they had on a brain scanner thing and the eye sensor. So they saw where they're looking and what peak brain activity was the highest. And that's how they make previews for movies. But picking out the most exciting parts. And it ended up being violence, sex, and money were the most high parts. They straight up told you in this movie. Now, I did find it online, but
I don't think I'm going to find that video now.
My description's pretty much good enough. If I find it, I'll show you, though.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, chat? Have you seen that? It's called Palm Wonderful, the greatest movie ever sold. You think, oh, how boring. Watch it. It's pretty good. Very funny, very well filmed. They're straight up telling you how we are being controlled in that movie. The same guy who made the movie with the McDonald's, Super Size Me, he's the same guy who made that movie to expose McDonald's and fast food.
Yeah.
Check it out. What's his name? Should I give his name?
Go ahead. I'm just trying to find this video.
Palm Wonderful.
I found it. I mean, I should be able to find it again.
The greatest movie ever sold. Oh, my computer just updated my everything. Oh, you little Snickers. You little Snicker. You little Snicker snacker. Besides a great number of sponsoring and non-sponsoring corporate figures appearing in the film include who did it?
This is crazy. Because I knew
what are you doing over there? You've been saying something's crazy for a while.
No, the thing is, I had a video that I was going to play, right? And it was playing, but I paused it, and I was like, I'm not going to find this again. It was like the exact video that I wanted. And then when I went to play it just now, it wouldn't play. But it was playing. So I think it was, my computer locked up. So I need to, just replay it. But now I have no idea where it was.
Well, do something else then.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give up on this.
I can monologue about something else next if you want.
No. All right, fuck it. All right, this
Wait,
is what
you're swearing, and also the song was swearing, so you gotta watch these things.
I know.
Starring Brett Ratner.
If you want, I can play a
Biggest
song.
movie ever sold.
Hold on. I'll play a song.
No,
if you want to talk,
just go ahead, and I'll look for this.
Yeah.
Then I'll show it.
Yeah, I got some other links I got to get up too. Hold on one sec.
You sound very tired. Let's show something and then wrap it up.
No. I got a bunch of stuff ready. I just
Oh,
got to
good.
get it.
Good.
All right.
I did not find it yet. I will.
Right. We'll start off with this one. And then I'll find the other one. I'm still playing both. Let's see.
The first television set was fired up in the 1920s, after basically being in development since the mid-1800s. Of course, movies were still being created and viewed since the 1890s using different means, but it wasn't until the late 1920s when live broadcast television programming began. The first American news broadcast was in 1930. Since then, we have been heavily brainwashed and dumbed down, and now there are more TVs than people in the average American household. The same goes for Canada, the United Kingdom, and many other countries. If we're not watching TV on our TV, then we're watching it on our phones, our tablets, our computers. We're constantly saturated in mainstream media content and subjected to numerous techniques for mental conditioning. The following video is an attempt at helping you understand some of these techniques. Being aware of what's happening and fully acknowledging it is the only way to free yourself from it. This is ODD TV. Thanks for watching.
Fuck.
Psychological warfare has been waged against America for much of this century. This war for the mind of the public has been facilitated by the emergence of mass media and the transformation of American education by behavioral psychologists. In the book 1984, George Orwell warned that people were in danger of losing their human qualities and freedom of mind without being aware of it while it's happening because of psychological, emotional, and intellectual manipulation, mind control. The most effective way to protect yourself from subconscious manipulation is by being aware of how it works. What the conscious mind believes, the subconscious acts on. It works like programming a computer. Information is fed into a computer, and the computer acts on it. However, if the information fed into the computer is wrong, it still acts on it. If a person believes something that is not true, the memory banks of the subconscious mind do not correct the error, but act on it. The theory of cognitive dissonance holds that the mind automatically and involuntarily rejects information not in line with previously accepted thoughts and beliefs. Watching television often produces an altered state of consciousness.
Hold on. I found a better version.
It instantly produces an altered state of consciousness. It instantly tries to bring you into an alpha state when you look at a television screen.
Yeah.
Not certain if a video game is running or if there's snow running on it. It doesn't do that. But if there is a program on it, then yes.
The first television
Probably
set was fired up in the 1920s, after basically being in development since the mid-1800s. Of
Much
course,
better.
movies were still being created and viewed since the 1890s using different means, but it wasn't until the late 1920s when live broadcast television programming began. The first American news broadcast was in 1930. Since then, we have been heavily brainwashed and dumbed down, and now there are more TVs than people in the average American household. The same goes for Canada, the United Kingdom, and many other countries. If we're not watching TV on our TV, then we're watching it on our phones, our tablets, our computers. We're constantly saturated in mainstream media content and subjected to numerous techniques for mental conditioning. The following video is an attempt at helping you understand some of these techniques. Being aware of what's happening and fully acknowledging it is the only way to free yourself from it. This is ODD TV. Thanks for watching.
Psychological warfare has been waged against America for much of this century. This war for the mind of the public has been facilitated by the emergence of mass media and the transformation of American education by behavioral psychologists. In the book 1984, George Orwell warned that people were in danger of losing their human qualities and freedom of mind without being aware of it while it was happening, because of psychological, emotional, and intellectual manipulation, mind control. The most effective way to protect yourself from subconscious manipulation is by being aware of how it works. What the conscious mind believes, the subconscious acts on. It works like programming a computer. Information is fed into a computer, and the computer acts on it. However, if the information fed into the computer is wrong, it still acts on it. If a person believes something that is not true, the memory banks of the subconscious mind do not correct the error, but act on it. The theory of cognitive dissonance holds that the mind automatically and involuntarily rejects information not in line with previously accepted thoughts and beliefs. Watching television often produces an altered state of consciousness. Though not consciously perceived, the television screen, while appearing static, actually flickers. Any repeating light or sound pattern can lead you into an altered state. A hypnotist uses pattern speech by varying the pacing and inflection of his voice to induce this state of mind in his subject. It is in this state of mind where
This
one
guy's
is the
voice
most
is monotone and
receptive to
hypnotizing
mental
too.
programming.
I know.
It's
Whether
not
or
la
not the
la
information takes hold in the mind depends on two factors.
I was thinking the
Trust
same
in
thing.
The source of the information and repetition of the message. Trust in the source of the information induces acceptance of the message as true, even if it is not understood. Repetition of the message embeds it in the subconscious so that acceptance of its truth and accuracy becomes a conditioned response. Thus, this information will be accepted as true without thinking about it whenever it is presented again.
The flicker rate on the television.
There you go, Singe.
It's very, very important. It was timed to be so many cycles per second, and it actually just meets with the brain patterns from alpha state.
Yeah.
When our brain sees it through
Frames
our
per
eyes,
second,
we
flicker
start
rate,
to adopt that
alpha
flicker rate
state
in our
that brings you
mind,
in.
and we go into deep alpha state. Watch children and watch their mouths. They drop open. They won't hear their parents talking. They're hypnotized.
Certain children are worse than others.
Why would they give
You know what I'm
that
saying?
particular flicker rate when they could have chosen?
Children will
a
be like,
whole
"Oh, hi."
variety
Other
of
children will
flicker
not
rates?
even
It wasn't
see.
an essential thing to have. So it was done for a purpose. It was meant to be hypnotic. It was meant to be used as a tool of propaganda and indoctrination.
My roommate,
even through the guise
who
of
was older than me,
entertainment and
Yeah.
so on.
still does that.
It also
I still cannot interrupt
because
him
they
at
were
all.
the
I have to
avant-garde,
interrupt
as I say,
very
leading the
gently.
sexual
Hey,
revolution
can I
through
interrupt
drama,
you for a
through little
second? You know what
documentaries, fiction, non-fiction, all combines. Once again, back to Plato, the audience see what
I'm
they
trying to
see.
find the link for the video just in case it won't
You
play.
understand that
Maybe
it's
it'll
even
play.
worked out towards different age groups. There's something on for everybody, everybody's age group. Each age group is actually being updated as well, even the elderly ones, into new ways of thinking or seeing things. But the target mainly was for youngsters. If we take one of the world's experts on propaganda, who was
Allison
Jack's,
Briscoe is in the house.
Elon,
Nice to see
What
you.
up,
who wrote
Allison Briscoe?
extensively on how the mind works
Man from Boston.
and how
Joe King.
all entertainment, he said, that has
Hey,
to do
Andy,
with
try out that
government
new
programs such as
emoji I
police,
made.
detective stories,
Nice.
detective series, which contain little human dramas as the hook that you identify with.
We had a little
to
bit
make
of
you
a rough
watch the whole
start,
story.
but I think
Child
it'll
gets
work out all
kidnapped.
right.
Detective goes on a hunt. He goes through hell and fire to get that child back. You identify with the hero if you're a male. You identify with the heroine if you're female. And that's the hook to get you to watch them. But what he said was all dramas to do with police or even the military in movies are pure propaganda. Pure propaganda. The human story is just the bait to make you watch through it, to get you to identify with it. Because once again, there's always a message left somewhere in the movie. It might even be a message that's against your own morality. It could be where the cop, for instance, does sleep with this beautiful woman while his wife was at home, and it's all part of the story, and even tell you why he did this. He was feeling down that day, blah, blah, blah. And so you've just again altered your viewpoints on how you yourself might behave in that situation. And that sometimes that kind of thing can be justified. That's how you're downloaded through entertainment. It's there to alter and direct and always upgrade into another step of the direction, but the entire culture for someone else's purpose. Let's talk about the effects of the alpha state first of all. Recent articles I've even read on the air from various science studies show you that even when you switch off television, you remain in that alpha state for maybe 45 minutes to an hour, sometimes longer, depending how long you've been watching it. With high definition, again, why would a president of a country mandate that all TVs had to go high definition? Is it because he really cares so much about your happiness? And he wants better quality for you? Or is there another reason for it? Well, I'm sure the effects of the old flicker rates and what it did will also be incorporated in high definition, but with even more added benefits for bringing you into a complete hypnotic state. How do you wake someone up who's addicted to television? You can't. Very, very simple. You can't get your daily brainwashing, where literally it's bypassing any consciousness in the person. You can't take that every day and still try to wake up and learn at the same time. I've known people who've gone through complete withdrawal from television and gone into depressions because their entire routine is broken. They also have time on their hands, which is a big aspect of control, remember, too. If you can take time away from a person who can think for themselves, who might say, oh, I'll go and read a book, I'll go and study something, or if you can take that time away from them and have them mesmerized in front of a television set, then you'll keep them dumb, stupid, compliant, and going along with the system. I always advise to people, if you know someone who's watching TV, it's quite simple to find out where they are mentally, psychologically, in the understanding of things. You can ask them a few simple questions. If they give you standard television answers, forget it. Simple as that, forget it. If you see some spark of their own opinion coming in, there's maybe a chance you can do something with them. But you cannot get a... You see, television, it can be classified as a drug.
People think that hypnosis is some mysterious, esoteric
Hey, Skins,
thing,
that's your grandmother.
and it's not. It's just simply a mental transaction in which a person has focused their attention They've
Why?
stopped
That's
being
your
critical,
grandmother.
and they're more open
Nah.
to suggestion.
My grandma, the farmer lady.
We're going to start by playing the national anthem, which was the sign-off on television stations across the nation back in the 1960s.
Our national anthem.
I'm not gonna find it here.
Now we're going to go ahead and watch this national anthem again, only this time we're going to watch it slowed way down. Tell me if you notice anything different from the last time you watched it. Did you see the letters change at the bottom? Let's watch it again in even slower frame by frame motion.
A lot of people have speculated that these cell phone towers, wind towers, PLF towers.
Yeah, so
Everywhere. I mean, everywhere.
I got it.
It happens so quickly, you can barely see it.
Wonder how much
But
that
you
worked
aren't
on
meant
people.
to physically,
That's-
literally see it. You are meant to subconsciously
Or
see it.
people.
It is meant to go into the subconscious
What's
and
up?
implant
People or
itself
real
into
people?
your brain
What's up,
on a
Mudsworth?
subconscious
Mudsworth.
level. And this continues throughout this entire national anthem, and it becomes basically like the script for the movie They Live.
We kind of threw the show together last minute. But I had everything together. It just took me a second. We blocking anything? No, we look all right. I think we're too cool for school, Singe. What do you think?
I think I could do
What's the-
subliminals all day long, but I don't because I do not use my power for evil.
What up, Glenn?
Subliminal
What up, Allison Briscoe?
messages.
What up, Beersworth? Joe King. Michael Joshua Lewis, all the way from Sydney.
Nice.
We reached Australia. Canada in the house.
I got a quick clip to show in it.
Well, where what, baby? Mojo.
Mojo. In the
Sorry, guys. It took me a minute to get it together. Andrew. Oh.
Buy Ultra. Buy Naomi.
Sub the Late Night Live channel. That's our backup. One of our backups. MMA. Scott. What's up, Scott?
They were officially halted, so don't worry. They're not doing it anymore. Sufanelli.
Ufanelli. Kim Ray.
Kim Ray. Kim Ray from the north.
The subliminal messages are not going to work on me.
Subliminal messages.
These messages, they don't work
I have
on
a
me.
song about that.
This
Oh,
video
that's
was
8
shown
songs. Yes.
signing off of television
I got a
programming
whole
for
album
the day
coming
John's here.
throughout the
John,
60s.
you see what they're doing
and
with these words?
we know that during that time is the same exact time that
Yeah,
the mass mind
he
control
likes that
MK
stuff.
Ultra
Yeah,
project,
that stuff.
the government covert operation was going on in the United States. They were carrying it out on the
I'll be right back.
American people.
I'll say something after
and
this.
that's been admitted. The CIA admitted it in, 1970? And there's even a speech where Bill Clinton apologized for it in 1995. So this is all on record. This is not a debunked video by any means. In fact, everything I've looked up on this video has only gone to show that it is in fact a real video that was in fact shown on national television networks throughout the country in the 1960s. And if you guys think they're not using this kind of programming today, I assure you that they are. It's just gotten much, much more sophisticated.
The Baby Einstein Company was born, and in just 5 years, her business grew to more than $20 million in sales. Julie Eigner Clark.
This is a billion-dollar industry that is a complete and total scam. There's no evidence that a baby watching a DVD is learning anything.
Educational videos aimed at babies may not be such a bright idea after all. A new study found that children who watch popular DVDs like Baby Einstein and Brainy Baby actually have poorer vocabularies. One researcher even said she'd rather have babies watch American Idol.
The American Academy of Pediatrics has now for 7 years recommended that there be no screen media use for children under the age of 2. And this is for some very specific reasons. First of all, there is no solid scientific research evidence that children under the age of 30 months or 2.5 years can learn anything from an electronic screen. A lot of media early may in fact change the way the brain develops.
3 new studies out tonight are the latest to suggest that heavy television watching can hurt children's ability to learn.
The more television infants and toddlers watch, the greater the chance they'll have trouble paying attention and concentrating during their very early school years.
Researchers say hours spent in front of the TV only trains the brain to watch more TV. A child weaned on bright colors and rapidly changing images will find it tough to focus on a teacher.
Nice jacket. Abercrombie?
Please, it's Dior. Why, is yours from NF?
Our mom bought it for a Kmart.
I think the thing that upsets me the most is that it's not just products that are being marketed to children, but values. And the primary value that's being sold to kids over and over and over again is the value that things or stuff or brands will make us happy.
It's like my kids.
Corporate marketers have actually studied the whole nagging phenomenon, which corporations do nagging better, and they provide advice to corporations about, what kinds of tantrums work better.
Children sometimes say, can I, as much as 9 times.
Will you take us to Mount Splashmore?
No.
Will you take us to Mount Splashmore?
No.
Will you take us to Mount Splashmore?
No.
And part of the nag factor is designed to help maximize the number of times children will keep asking and keep asking.
Will you take us to Mount Splashmore? Will you take us to Mount Splashmore?
If I take you, will you two shut up and quit bugging me?
Yeah, of course. Well, will you take us to Mount Splashmore?
Yes.
Thanks, Dad.
So these kids have a lot of power in the economy. The advertisers know it, and they are going after them in a way that is unprecedented.
It's the place where I want to be.
This generation of children is marketed to as never before. Kids are being marketed to through brand licensing, through product placement, marketing in schools, through stealth marketing, through viral marketing. There's DVDs, there's video games, there's the internet, there are iPods, there are cell phones. There are so many more ways of reaching children so that there's a brand in front of a child's face every moment of every day.
What we have is the rise of 360-degree immersive marketing, where they try and get around the child
at every aspect, at every avenue.
Great game. Kids are inundated with this. They are buried in this media blitz.
Kids are now multitasking with media.
Hello. Hey girl, what's up? No way.
You gotta plug in your iPod or MP3 player.
They are using more than one medium at the same time. So they're surfing the web, and the television's going with MTV, and they've got the iPod with one earbud in, and they are more vulnerable and are bombarded with over 3,000 commercial messages every day.
Marketers know these are little sponges. They're so wide open. They want to get that brand loyalty for life because that's big bucks.
It's about people wanting to convince our children that life is about buying. Life is about getting. It's part of this by any means necessary. I mean, we've got to get to the kid. We've got to make sure that that child is indoctrinated as a consumer cadet. So therefore, we got to get to them in ways that maybe they don't even know.
Yep.
Most would say that the idea of using actors to trick the public for political purposes is preposterous. But then again, most people are unaware of a declassified CIA program called Operation Mockingbird, which is solid, undeniable proof that our government is very much interested in using the media for trickery and deception. Here's a short clip from those congressional hearings.
Do you have any people being paid by the CIA who are contributing to the national news services, AP and UPI?
Well, again, I think we're getting into the kind of detail, Mr. Chairman, that I'd prefer to handle in executive session.
Executive session.
Senator, do you think that you named the news organizations in your final report?
That remains to be decided. I think it was entirely in order for our correspondents at that time to make use of CIA agent chiefs of station and other members of the executive staff of CIA as sources of information which were useful in their assessments of world conditions.
Would you say that continues today?
Well, I would think probably for a reporter it would continue today, but because of all of the revelations of the period of the 1970s, it seems to me that a reporter's got to be much more circumspect in doing it now, or he runs the risk of at least being looked at with considerable disfavor by the public. I think you've got to be much more careful about it.
In 1948, there was a law passed so that our government couldn't use propaganda against its own citizens. In May 2012, 7 months before Sandy Hook, a Texan Republican introduced an act called H.R. 5736, Smith Modernization Act of 2012, which was an amendment to the 1948 bill, making it legal for the government to disseminate their own propaganda in America using the press, publications, the radio, motion picture films, the internet, and social media, while also giving themselves the power to put any propaganda they want directly into the archives, no questions asked, which means their lies and time will officially become history. We all know we've been already receiving propaganda through film and the mainstream media for decades, so you have to wonder what level they intend on taking it with this bill. This bill died in the Senate, but was brought up again as an amendment in the 2012 NDAA, found on pages 326 to 328. As stated on maxkaiser.com, it is the same exact bill except one word is left out. The article goes on to mention that Section B expressly allows the use of propaganda domestically as long as there is some possibility that at least one non-U.S. citizen will eventually receive the given communication.
But I did see my roommate tripping out on his TV, so there's that.
And if you haven't seen that
Nice.
movie, I
Hold on
strongly
one sec.
recommend it.
Now you hold it over.
It's a company that specializes in staged crisis events. Let's look at the About section. Our specially trained professional role-play actors and internationally accredited film crews bring realistic, informed crisis management and disaster incidents to life. We are able to use specialist film techniques and disciplines to bring the best of theater and film to our live, immersive simulations. Crisis events. We rehearse and deliver highly credible, immersive crisis events which we can film and supply as interactive training tools. Let's scroll down
My
here.
sister says
These are some of the
the
main
moon landing
positions
is real
that run
because
the
they
show.
saw it on TV.
Emergency services
Not
advisor,
kidding. That's
behavioral
what she said.
psychologist, production manager, cohort wrangler, aka the handler. So come on over to this website and have a look around. It has everything you need for a staged event like we're witnessing in Orlando. I'm not saying this is the company, but it's a company just like it, guaranteed. Let's go back to the Home tab and scroll down. Clients and associates. What's this? G4S? Isn't that the company Omar Mateen works for? Oh
Andy is
yeah, it
drafting
is. So now we have a
emoji.
huge connection to a crisis acting company. These things are out there, people. Look, here's another one. Flashpoint reality-based training. And another, Magnum Services, casualty simulation specialists. Look at that logo. So yeah, another piece of the puzzle. This whole thing has just been ripped apart. 100% fake bullshit. Do not fall for this. This is exactly what they want. For you to be upset, sad, and in fear. I'm trying to help you. Call me retarded all you want. It doesn't affect me. Just wake up already.
The so-called witness and student by the name of Blair Stokes, whose tweets and testimony was featured all over the media with odd and awkward interview as always, as they always are in these stories, who was joyful, of course, in her interview with duping delight and smiling up a storm, as it turns out, works in the media.
Did you really think that these tweets could have effectively been your last words?
At the time, honestly, I was thinking anything. I was thinking that a book could possibly protect me.
That's right. Now listen, specifically a powerful behavioral change marketing firm called Salter Mitchell. Let me say that again. Behavioral change marketing firm, which is basically an Edward Bernays public relations brainwash type firm.
Yes.
That's right. Propaganda 101.
Great information.
Mind control and manipulation 101, which specializes in crisis communication. Crisis communication. You seriously cannot make this shit up. To use witnesses who
Thumbs
just
up,
laugh it up,
post,
do a
share.
horrible acting job, display obvious duping delight, and have their background be so obvious and blatant. So let that all sink in. And as you let that sink in, I want to go ahead and remind you viewers who may be new to this what duping delight is and how to spot these actors and liars that are used on a daily and weekly basis in these staged events and on the corporate mass media.
Now, we've talked a little bit about how to talk to someone who's lying and how to spot a lie. And as I promised, we're now going to look at what the truth looks like. And I'm going to show you two videos. Two mothers. One is lying, one is telling the truth. And these were surfaced by researcher David Matsumoto in California. And I think they're an excellent example of what the truth looks like. This mother, Diane Downs, shot her kids at close range, drove them to the hospital while they bled all over the car, claimed a scraggy-haired stranger did it. And you'll see when you see the video, she can't even pretend to be an agonizing mother. What you want to look for here is an incredible discrepancy between
She shouldn't have
horrific
told
events
us
that she
who was
describes
lying.
and her very, very cool demeanor. And if you look closely, you'll see duping delight throughout this video.
But at night, when I close my eyes, I can see Christy reaching her hand out to me while I'm driving, and the blood just keep coming out of her mouth. And that, maybe it'll fade too with time, but I don't think so. That haunts me the most.
There you go, right there.
Why don't we start, if you would, tell us about Christopher. I see you have his picture there. I know you're going through a grieving process. I know you're going through a grieving process. I know you're going through a grieving process.
But I was a little skeptical of my own skepticism. And I got up and I texted my parents, but I was a little skeptical of my own skepticism. I didn't really know what to do. I was confused, and even if we had gone through a sort of drill, I'm pretty sure that would have gone out of my mind immediately because I was terrified.
Oh, wouldn't you figure, folks?
Well,
While we're on subject,
we live in a world where
gun
texted
control is
is
hella
a word.
Cool. Hella
So
hella cool. From Blair Stokes. I thought she was a student. No, she's public relations intern at Salter Mitchell. Current. Working in the media. Salter Mitchell, WVFS Tallahassee 89.7.
yeah, we live in a world where
And
I
previously
texted
she
you
worked
about
for honestyforbreakfast.com.
the selfie
FS
is a full sentence
Florida
that
Flambeau.
people understand.
And WVFS Tallahassee. And of course, she was a student at some point in time at Florida State University. Ah, wow, well, pretty interesting that you work in the media. How does that function? I thought you were just some student that they picked out of the crowd and said, can you tell us about the shooting? Can you tell us all about the fake shooting?
So you see, folks, this lying fraud is not just anybody and some random student. She is just an actor playing her role in another fake shooting. End of story, case closed.
In consumer news, economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
What the hell is that? Economic factors may take some. So lame. I can't wait to show this to everybody. I mean, I haven't. It doesn't break through their programming. I show it to them. It doesn't break through.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Of the campaign can get a little salty.
The final days of the campaign can get a little salty.
The final days of the campaign can get a little salty.
The final days of the campaign can get a little salty. The final days of the campaign can get a little salty.
The final days of the campaign can get a little salty.
The final days of the campaign can get a little salty. The final days of the campaign can get a little salty.
The final days of the campaign can get a little salty. The final days of the campaign can get a little salty.
As you probably noticed, the final days of the campaign have been, well, you might call them just a little salty.
If your email inbox is out of control and you've
It's like,
given
I'm
up
gonna
sorting
change
it
it
out,
up.
a Baltimore company thinks it has a solution for you. Could this be the end of email overload?
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 Could this be the end of email overload? Could this be the end of email overload? Could this be the end of email overload? Could this be the end of email overload? Could this be the end of email overload?
Could this be the end of email overlord?
Overlord. You know the rest.
I scream, you scream, you know the rest. I scream, you scream, you know the rest. Well, I scream, you scream, you know the rest. I scream, you scream, well, you know the rest.
I scream, you
Retail
scream, you
calendar
know
that
the
can
rest.
be enjoyed from a desk or the couch.
Enjoyed from a desk or a couch.
Enjoyed from a desk or maybe the couch.
Enjoyed from a desk or the couch.
Enjoyed from a desk or the couch. Enjoyed from the desk or even the couch.
Enjoyed from a desk or the couch.
From a desk
It's
or
like,
the
or
couch.
even the
From a
couch.
desk or the couch.
From a desk or
See the way they pause and drag their words out like that? I can just picture them sitting in front of a mirror at night. I'm gonna pause like this. I talk like this. This is I can just see them from the mirror. They're so stupid. I want to slap the stupid out of there.
The Cincinnati Museum Center, 500 or so invited guests there. The President of the United States.
Thank you all. Terrorism.
Showdown. It's like it's.
Terrorist.
Dude, okay, we would rush home from work to watch the war on TV
terrorism,
and drink alcohol and watch the war.
Terrorist group.
That's how brainwashed I was.
Terrorist,
Please
instruments of
ask
terror,
forgiveness.
terror network, terror cells, terrorists, terrorizing terror and murder, terrorism,
terrorists, or terrorists a tool of terror and torture. Third time I've said that. I'll probably say it 3 more times. See, in my line of work, you got to keep repeating things over and over and over again for the truth to sink in, to kind of catapult the propaganda.
But here you have the Johnny Appleseed of terrorism wandering the country with his little sack of anthrax. Anthrax.
Anthrax.
Anthrax.
Anthrax. Anthrax.
It's not work. He says my line of work. It's not work, buddy.
Anthrax.
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 Anthrax. Anthrax. Anthrax.
Anthrax. Anthrax. Anthrax.
Anthrax. Anthrax.
Anthrax.
Anthrax.
Anthrax.
Anthrax.
Anthrax.
Anthrax.
Anthrax.
Anthrax.
Anthrax.
Anthrax.
Anthrax.
Anthrax.
Anthrax. Anthrax.
Anthrax bacterium.
Anthrax bacterium. Anthrax investigation.
I saw anthrax.
Exposure. Anthrax exposure.
Anthrax
1986.
test. Anthrax test with anthrax scares.
Anthrax scares.
Anthrax spores. Anthrax spores. Anthrax strains. Anthrax strains. Anthrax hoax. Anthrax hoaxes.
Anthrax attack.
Anthrax attacks.
Cases of anthrax.
Anthrax case.
Anthrax cases and traces.
Traces of anthrax. Traces of anthrax. Traces of anthrax. Skin anthrax.
Skin anthrax.
Cutaneous anthrax.
Cutaneous case of anthrax.
Inhaled anthrax.
Inhaled anthrax.
Inhalation anthrax.
Inhalation anthrax.
Inhalation anthrax. Inhalation anthrax.
Anthrax in the mail.
Anthrax through the mail.
Anthrax tainted letters. Anthrax tainted letters.
Anthrax laced letters.
Anthrax laced letters. Anthrax letters. Anthrax letters. Anthrax letters. Anthrax letters.
Presence of anthrax. No presence of anthrax.
Positive for anthrax.
Negative for anthrax.
Negative for anthrax.
Positive for anthrax.
Also has anthrax.
But not anthrax.
It's like what's going on now.
He does not have anthrax.
No anthrax. Crop dusted Omaha with anthrax. Mass spreading of anthrax.
For the next few minutes, I'm going to give you the facts on Ebola. It'll take just 3 minutes.
Ebola.
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 Ebola. Ebola. Ebola.
Ebola. Ebola.
Ebola.
Ebola.
Ebola. Ebola. Ebola. Ebola. Ebola.
Ebola.
Ebola.
Ebola.
Ebola. Ebola. Ebola. Ebola.
Ebola. Ebola. Ebola.
Ebola.
As you know, this Ebola strain has been much more virulent.
Ebola strain. Ebola strains. Ebola strains.
The Ebola
I
strain.
remember when that
Ebola
stuff.
strain.
I was in and out of
Causes
hospitals
Ebola.
all the time. I wouldn't
Fear
even.
spreads
I was like,
around
"What are
the
people
country.
doing? on?
There are
What's going on?"
fears the outbreak will continue to spread.
Americans panicked over a possible Ebola outbreak.
Fear and panic over a possible Ebola
I remember
outbreak.
people were all masked up in
Growing
the
fears about
hospitals. I was walking.
Tested for Ebola.
I was like,
Tested for Ebola. Is there any cure for Ebola? Die from Ebola.
Cure for Ebola.
Die from Ebola.
Cure Is for there any Ebola. cure
Die
for
from
Ebola? Cure for Ebola.
Die from Ebola.
Dude, it's from outer space.
Die
Did
from
you know that?
Ebola.
Cure for Ebola.
Die from Ebola.
At one point, they were saying it was a V from outer space.
Yeah, I know what it's really from.
Yo, mama. Sorry, mother. She's probably watching right now.
By midnight tonight, more
Your
than
mother's
1,700
very nice.
television stations around the country, including WNBC, will have completed a historic change that was years in the making. The transition from analog
Yeah,
to digital
I've seen them in
Starts
the
at
moon
4
landing
today,
video.
right after Oprah.
Well, we
Sorry,
are
Mrs.
in
Betts.
countdown mode.
I have time, I'll
Just
play it at
over
the end.
1 minute.
A-
It will
a
be the
good
end
one.
of an era for television. ABC7 is going digital. Now, most people in Southern California will not see any difference.
What you will see right now is this countdown that you see on our screen here. We're 53 seconds away now from making the switch.
Let's get into what action they should be taking right now. If you haven't acted already, what's the most important thing you need to do?
All right, you've got options. Number one, you can go out and buy a new digital television set. You can go out and buy a new digital
that
television set.
See, yeah, some people weren't around on the Switch. And the Switch, everyone was throwing away their big TVs and buying flat screens.
Cincinnati, more than 400 people
Yeah, I
waited
was there
in
for
line
that.
to get free converter boxes. There weren't enough for everyone.
I didn't care
went
because I
from
never.
analog to digital.
Yeah, I was like, that's weird. They're gonna force it, huh? Oh well. Right? I still thought it was weird.
They forced it, you're right.
I was like, that's weird. They're forcing it.
Has ushered in television for the last 60 to 70 years.
They made
Bill
it
Beam
cheap
over.
to get the
Countdown
boxes
four,
to
three,
adapt.
Bill Beam is going to push the button over here. 2, 1. Bill, push the button. Digital 7 should be coming on. Now, if you have digital television already, nothing's changed.
Digital era begins. Oh my god.
I'm Rob Johnson. We're coming to you for the first time in our new home and in HD.
Yeah, they probably did that with Antiquitech, right?
Symbols.
They probably said, nope, we can't have
used
this
by
anymore. We're doing
witch
this now.
couples, Satanists,
Over time, it faded
and
away.
alchemists
Good call.
to directly access parts of the brain which
Yeah.
respond to strong shapes and colors. Just as the saying goes, a picture paints 1,000 words, so magical symbols can be used to convey a multi-layered message or command. The use of symbols to convey the desire or will of the magician is generally referred to as sigil magic.
CBS 11 News at 10 starts right now.
Live from Fort Worth, Dallas, and all of North Texas, with coverage you can count on. This is CBS 11 News at 10.
CBS 11 News at 10 starts right now.
It's the all-seeing eye. Yep.
There could be subliminals in there too. Right now, stop.
Well, it's the spinning circles.
see-
The spinning
yeah.
circles and half circles. Remember, in real time, these images are moving so fast that
Exactly. There's other ones like this. Okay, good. I'm glad you have this because that
Yeah.
is a new form of subliminal right there. And in each of those bars could be millions of coding that we don't understand, but still our mind might soak it up.
yeah.
Could be just words too. Now, yeah, it's a different type of coding, a different type of subliminal.
At the agency,
Here it comes. This one. Now, see each square, each block. See, aha! I have seen this before. I'll let them explain it. Each one of those is possibly a form of data mind control. Each layer.
Yeah. You should do that with your art.
Now, no, because I don't want to use my powers for evil. I guess I could use it for good, though.
For good. Use it for good.
And I would tell people, I could actually show how I do it and then let you watch it. Say, here's what I'm putting in. Now, look. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Now, this is a good one, but there's even a better one that's the opening for
The Ebola
the
fast. And now the race
the
to
Super Bowl.
America.
Yeah, the one for the Super Bowl has one really super layered. It's amazing.
To bring the first patient home.
Here, I'll look it up right now.
There it goes. See it?
From ABC News, This Week with George Stephanopoulos begins now.
Right there.
Good morning. It's an image sparking hope and fear for so many Americans. Christian missionary and Ebola patient Dr. Kent Brantley back in the U.S.
It's Friday, and that means it's not top 10 time.
That's a good one. And they put numbers in there too real fast.
That's why you can't. That's why you can't. That's why you can't.
That's the one you'll see on the Super Bowl and stuff like that. Yeah.
Here again, this shape, this arch with this 90 degree. I know this shot is a little blurry right here because it's just sort of a,
You know what I'm saying? Who knows what's in that?
screen. And
It's like
again,
a bullet coming right at your head.
these are just, and understand, these are highly
Think
technical.
further though, like
Look at how
you can't
detailed
see
all of this
what's in
is.
there.
Just for a fraction of a
your
second
mind
of
can
time,
see.
which means this is being targeted towards your subconscious mind on purpose. Because
why
these
would you
folks
have it
that
on
are
there?
making these things know that your conscious mind does not perceive these things at this frame rate. You cannot even pick
So
up
why would
on
you have it?
consciously, which is the whole point. So continue to go
But was this for
slowly forward.
visuals? You wouldn't have it. It would be
You'll
a waste
notice
of
certain
time to
shapes
put it
again.
there.
This interlocking pattern will be visible over and over and over again to you in different mnemonic circles, sequences, on different
Bruce
channels,
Mega.
on TV, in different programs that you're being
Oh, random fan with
No,
those Christmas
Bruce
songs.
Mega.
Okay,
So here we go. Here's another spinning
they
mnemonic.
start Christmas
right out of
songs
the center of that
sometimes
one,
in October.
and everything spins in
At
here.
the end of October, you can
Kinda
begin to
just
hear Christmas
go
songs on the
through
radio.
now until we come to some.
We're talking 2 months of Christmas songs, and then
Yeah,
into
they're
January,
count
people
up.
still play them.
So as this thing starts
Almost
off,
3
it's a
months
count
of
up.
Christmas
So
songs.
watch, it shows you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a count up, okay? And then the next process is a count down. And what they do,
All that
and
unneeded
all of this
imagery
is
in there
well
is
documented
crazy.
if you research mind control and hypnosis and hypnotic techniques. It's well documented. If you want to put somebody in a very, very deep trance, one way to do it is to bring them up and down, in and out of hypnotic states.
Oh yes, counting up and counting down. Yeah. It's great. Now that's why when you'll get straight A students in school because they're easily brainwashed. I'm not saying every straight A student's brainwashed.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
No problem.
It's just like I got poor grades, and I'm hard to brainwash.
I think I let my son watch. I think I let my son watch way too much TV after watching this, and now.
Yeah, he's too young.
He has to go to school.
He's very, very young. He shouldn't have been watching anything at that age. You treated him like an adult.
News alert.
I think you should treat him
Nancy, get
like a
control of
puppy.
the kid.
like a puppy. That you need to really keep in mind.
Singe, Suzanne is up in arms about you, man.
Nice.
Nancy's having a
Told you
tiff.
about the other night.
Yeah. But Nancy's having a tiff about it.
We begin with news from Pinellas County, where yet another
I just hope it doesn't get back to Santiago.
I tell you, I am a madman.
You know that.
You tell me to walk in there. You didn't tell me that I couldn't wear full armor. I mean,
You know that
You-
Suzanne.
you didn't
know that
say-
Listen,
Ladies
What?
and gentlemen, we
you know
have
that
reached a
Suzanne
historic
is
crossroads.
Santiago's main squeeze, right?
you didn't tell me not to wear full armor, and you didn't tell me not to carry the. I can't say the number
Globalists
of that.
are
It's unlisted.
collapsing our republic right now
Man, I
in
hope
front
you
of our
don't find
very
out.
eyes. They are destroying national sovereignty to bring us into the North American
Circles
Union.
being spun around.
Crony capitalists that have
Don't
created
spin
the
circles
planetary
around.
corporate
Just
system
don't.
that we
Don't do
know as the New World Order.
There they go again.
This is a Fox News alert from America's News headquarters. I'm Andy Levy.
Everybody, it's an alert. Pay attention.
A parade of heroes in the Belgian city of Brussels. The parade ordered by King of
Slumps. Those aren't Smurfs. They're called Schlumps in Germany. Schlumpf.
Why is Random Fan talking about ads? Am I gonna get an ad?
Look at that. Wow. See all the imagery in that one? Every little block could be something. It's like alien.
Smurfers here? What's up, Smurf?
Very, very high tech.
Knock down the towers.
Bad news, Master Splinter. All we know is it had something to do with the Twin
Now,
Towers.
this one we got to talk over a little bit because they really love their cartoons. They like don't want you to show any of this stuff.
World
Trade Center parking
cartoons.
garage.
I don't know why they.
The gravel that I
H-Man,
found
I
in
never saw
Man
that.
Spider's webbing. It still had the scent of gunpowder from that
Oh,
bomb
X-Men.
explosion of
It's the weird
years
X.
ago. Clever. I'm impressed.
How weird is that?
Rugrats.
Hang inside.
7 days.
Wait and see. Establish a new world order.
Look! Koopa's tower! On a school night? Did I miss something? Is there a new world order?
Oops, I had it on. It's endless if you just start looking.
Yeah.
The Super Friends, yeah.
What happened to the sound? What they just
I don't know. I'm
No
talking
sound?
over it.
No.
They bring their new world order to all humans.
Yeah, government tests its weapons there.
Weapons? What kind of
Weapons
weapons?
of mass.
Oh, everything from new strains of bacteria to the weather dominator, I reckon.
The
Yeah.
weather.
The Weather
This
Dominator,
money ain't
nice.
no good! It's U.S. dollars! Absolutely worthless!
Nice. This money ain't no good.
Yeah, I know. And G.I. Joe. Must have had to bleep the music out for YouTube. That's what they make you do.
That's why I was kind of talking over some of it too.
Yeah.
It's just when they show the cartoons.
Whatever that means, it's safe for YouTube.
This stuff is really dangerous to show. So, but they are quick clips. However, I wouldn't push them past them to stop the show at any second, just because they're like, "Well, look, they're showing." Look at that. That's a art.
Well, you know, people be missing out on sleeping on the late night, man. No.
Global Defense, Ghostbusters.
I woke my ass up and got out of bed. Singe Man woke me up.
And I'm ready to go to bed now.
Singe Man was like, Ray, you have to do a show tonight. I got up and I was like, I looked myself in the mirror and I was like, you've done this 1,000 times. And the show must go on.
Manhattan.
Yeah, I'm getting tired. Time to start.
How much computer graphics is used?
I'll do another 20
There's
minutes.
just a whole question now of what is real.
Or remove the World Trade Center from the New York City skyline.
Cool.
9 pounds, 11 ounces. That's perfect.
And there was debris raining down out of the sky, like scenes, unfortunately, from the movie Armageddon.
Shielding the warplane. It's getting.
Worst act of destruction since the World Trade Center bombing.
You won't believe your eyes. Your eyes won't believe your ears. Flicker free pictures and widescreens. Philips, let's make things better.
Slim, remember those Twin Towers? Yeah, what about them? I don't think they're going to be so tall anymore.
Oh, no. World Trade Center bombing, remember? During the trial,
You see
one of the
the-
bombers claimed the
You see these
CIA
messages?
had
Look.
It's not unthinkable they paved the way for bombing purely to justify budget.
Oh, yeah.
Look.
Blame it on the Muslims.
Yeah, it's because we're great.
I know, we're awesome. Give it a thumbs up while you're here.
They're like, Singe Man came up with this idea again. Oh my god.
Lost my train of
What are you
thought.
gonna do?
Hell.
It's the Truman Show. You don't think we know it's the Truman Show? So you're new. If you don't know it's the Truman Show, you're new. We are watching you. Yeah, we're watching you.
Yeah,
Watching
we
us.
are.
watching you. We're watching you, watching us, watching you.
Let's knock him out of New York.
For your information, it was rich in symbolism.
It was rich in boring me to death.
To help us establish a new world order. One in which the symbiotes, not the humans, not the bestials, not even the high evolutionary, ruin and execute our history.
That attack foreshadowed the horrific events of September 11th.
Although you should watch us. You should have an eye on us. We're awesome.
Today, our fellow citizens, our way of life, our very freedom came under attack in a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts. The victims were in airplanes or in their offices. Secretaries,
and
businessmen and
right
women,
now you are watching us,
military and
and
federal
we're
workers,
subliminally
moms and dads,
hypnotizing you.
friends and neighbors. Thousands of lives
we
were
are
suddenly
passing
ended
on
by
subliminal
evil,
messages
despicable
into
acts
your
of
brain.
terror. The pictures of airplanes flying into buildings,
make you realize
fires burning, huge
you're
structures
living
collapsing,
insane.
have filled us with disbelief, terrible sadness, and a quiet, unyielding anger. These acts of mass murder were intended to frighten our nation into chaos and retreat. But they have failed. Our country is strong. A great people has been moved to defend a great nation. Terrorist attacks can shake the foundations of our
Another
biggest
war
buildings,
for no
but they
reason.
cannot touch
Another
the foundation of America.
scene.
These acts shatter steel, but they cannot dent the steel of American resolve. America was targeted for attack because we're the brightest beacon for freedom and opportunity in the world. And no one will keep that light from
The
shining.
agency knows.
Today, our nation saw evil, the
We've
very worst
infiltrated
human
all
nature,
levels. Don't worry.
and we responded with the best of America. With the daring of our rescue
Infiltrated all
workers,
levels.
with the
There's no
caring
fear.
for strangers and neighbors who came to give blood and help in any way they could. Immediately following the first attack, I implemented our government's emergency response plans.
Oh, thank you. You're so great. You did that. No, one person never does anything. Doesn't matter if you're the leader or so-called. No, one person doesn't do it. Oh, I did this. No, you didn't do anything. A group of people did. You ass. You utter, complete ass.
Any review of a typical elementary school textbook written before 1910 shows dramatically that the students were learning mathematical skills that few of our current students know anything about. There you go.
Correct.
A 1990 survey of college seniors showed 42% couldn't name the dates of the war between the states to within half a century.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Something's
first of all,
wrong.
that's
Something's
useless
dumber
knowledge.
than
First
they
of
were
all,
100 years.
why would you want that knowledge? But yeah, people are stupid. Trivial Pursuit. We're playing Trivial Pursuit. Is that what school's about? Learning all this Trivial Pursuit stuff so we can win at
In
board game.
1879, Wilhelm Wundt, the father of psychology.
I know. I wasn't
decided
sure if
that
it was
man
one of the
had no
DJs
soul.
from the club the other night.
Man was just a stimulus response
got me
animal
excited.
with no self-determinism. He needed to be trained like any other animal. Supply the correct stimulus, you get the correct response. Just like rats or dogs. In the early 1900s, Teachers College taught teachers the new science of psychology. These
Aha,
new
they
methods of
brainwashed
teaching
them
would
with
devalue
the science of
academics and
psychology.
concentrate on behavioral techniques
teach
to
them.
mold children's values. Schools would be turned into mini psych clinics.
Yeah, I taught teachers. You heard that, right? He said
The
taught
Rockefeller
teachers.
Foundation
That was
backed
his
Teachers
sentence.
College and new educators like Edward Lee Thorndike, James Earl Russell, and John Dewey, who were disciples of Wundt. Together, they rewrote textbooks and curriculum for the new American education system.
Yep.
Let's
This
see
system
Sit
got
down.
away from learning to
Let's
sound
do
out
this.
words
We're gonna
with a
control
method
it.
called phonics. It was old and too difficult, they said. They now use
Yeah,
a new method
which doesn't
called
fit our
look,
parameters.
see, or whole word. All you had to do was recognize words by the way they looked instead of learning to sound them out. And even though reading levels took a nosedive,
That's how I learned to read.
to push these new methods.
It's weird.
My mother taught me to read like that.
They hired professional educators that believed history and geography were unnecessary burdens.
I had a high level of reading before I even entered
Concentrate
into
more on how
kindergarten
they feel about history rather than memorizing
because my
unnecessary
mother
facts.
taught me that.
And most importantly, the teachers
But my
and
father
teachers
did work with
wanted to
Lockheed,
teach all
so
values
maybe
to
that was from Lockheed
not the children's own parents.
when they created me in the lab.
Parents were not professionals.
Who won the Civil War?
Who won the Civil War?
We did? The South?
Like the one in 1965 or what Civil War?
Who won it? Who was even in it? Who was in it? Just tell me who was in it.
The one in 1965.
Why do you think
Yeah, the fake Civil
Who
War.
won the Civil War?
Well,
Yeah. Oh my god. Hey, I'm drawing a blank for those things. I feel like I'm on the Jimmy Kimmel show. America? I don't know.
what is the Jimmy Kimmel show?
Right?
It was a late night show.
I know, but I'm glad I don't know.
He's a comedian.
I have no clue.
The
I'm
Union.
glad I don't know the full details.
North.
I realize it
Yes.
was.
Okay. Okay. So who is our vice president?
They have
Don't know.
no
I
idea.
have no idea. Of right now? I don't know. What's his name? Oh my gosh. I have his name in
Oh
my
my gosh.
in my space in my head.
Who is the vice president? Is that like a trick question?
Nope.
Okay. I don't know. I have no idea.
Is that a trick
Don't know.
question? How is it going to be a trick question?
Joe Biden.
Because
Yes.
there's no vice president.
I don't know. You're not the only one. A lot of people don't know.
No, I still feel.
Okay, who did we gain our independence from?
These are horrible.
I have no idea. Do you know what year we happened to? Absolutely not.
I couldn't tell you.
It's like 1677 or something like that. And what show is Snooki on?
Jersey Shore.
What show is Snooki on?
The Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore.
They all know that one.
And then who is Brad Pitt married to?
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie.
Oh my god, they know
Angelina
this
Jolie?
stupid stuff.
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie. And who was he married to before that?
I think it was Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston.
Awesome. Thank you.
Dang, they know this stupid stuff.
Yeah. I got something good for after this too.
Joe King. My mom taught me phonetically and I could read it at college.
Are there definitions that we can lay out here? Where does somebody go from asking a legitimate question
I
to
would call it
becoming
level
a
like
conspiracy
6th
theorist?
grade.
The Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines a conspiracy theory as a theory that explains an event or situation as the result of a secret
Yes,
plan
somehow
by
I
usually
got
powerful people or
D's.
groups.
Can you
A
hear it?
theory is an idea that is intended to explain facts
How
or
do you explain
events,
that?
and conspiracy is clearly defined in criminal law as an agreement between two or more persons to
My
commit
mind didn't like being
sometime in
brainwashed,
the
so I
future.
balked at
Thousands
it.
of people are found guilty of conspiracy charges every year in courts around the world because conspiracy is an inevitable component of human nature and society. By definition, conspiracy theory is a neutral term. It doesn't mean anything good or bad. It just means a theory about a conspiracy. However, the media has hijacked the term and uses it in a vastly different way.
When someone in the United States says that that's a conspiracy or that's a conspiracy theory, by definition, they mean it is irrational, illegitimate, and without proof.
When we talk about conspiracy theories, we tend to speak about them in a negative light because the very word conspiracy implies something negative, I think.
A conspiracy theory no longer means an event explained by a conspiracy. Instead, it now means any explanation.
What if you're conspiring to hold a birthday party for someone and then give them some great gifts?
To be considered as
See, conspiracy is not a negative thing.
Of course, not all conspiracy theories are created equal.
Yo,
Some conspiracy theories lack in facts and credibility.
So are all these people right here that are conspiring against me? Look,
I'm conspiring to.
I think they're breaking the law, dude.
I'm conspiring to give.
You're all illegal.
I'm conspiring to give Gray some great gifts when he gets here.
Ability, while
So
others are
how
questionably
is that?
legitimate and deserve further examination.
What am I gonna give
They
him?
vary widely in supporting evidence and plausibility, but each claim should stand on its own merit. Nevertheless, the media
know it's
broadly
a
paints
hat.
them all with the same conspiracy theory brush, lumping them all together and dismissing them as ridiculous, baseless fantasies by merely mentioning the
I got
conspiracy.
something to show. Check this out.
This is a conspiracy and theory and virtually a conspiracy.
I'm
Were
sorry
you there?
to kill your conspiracy theories, but that is what happened.
He's putting together these conspiracy thoughts, and I'm asking you if you agree. They're a bunch of nutcases.
Nutty conspiracy garbage? Only those considered nut jobs question the official conclusion.
They're marginal nuts. These nuts are still in the shadows, Mike.
A lie that wallows in the shadows like this kooky conspiracy theory.
This was just kooky people. I probably wouldn't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
There have always been crazy
like it
people
was God,
who
too.
gravitated, if they have schizophrenia, who gravitate toward conspiracy theories. Crazy nut jobs have always been there.
All right, the evidence is overwhelming to you because you're
Sure
a
it is.
conspiracy nut. He's considered a crank and a kook by most academics.
Some nutty college professors are trotting out that nonsense, and apparently Americans are buying it.
Most people think you're a nut. Most people think
Well,
you're
actually,
using
no, they
that
don't.
I got
evidence.
some crazy to show to make me look crazy. I have something to look crazy right now if you want me to. Oh, wait, how long more of this do we have?
This is almost over.
Okay.
I don't like maybe a few more minutes.
Recordings just got better.
And this recording just got better.
I'm so
Hi,
excited.
I'm a little woke. Can you tell by the
available
thing
on stream.
behind me? I'm so woke. Okay.
Thanks.
He said,
Thanks.
break your TV.
Thanks for watching the show. Thanks for watching the show.
Break-
I'm happy. We have
break
180
your-
people.
Break
This
your
is
TV.
beautiful.
Calm down. I don't care.
It's gonna
it could be a
show up
million
more
people.
now.
We've had millions of people watching this
200
the whole time. You didn't
200.
realize that?
Dude, 200
Oh,
people watching.
It's been that way the whole time. They're just now revealing. Okay, so
Why not?
break your
200%.
TV.
Keep it going.
Was it a saying in the 60s? So it's nothing new.
I know, right,
Okay.
Angela? Who cares, right? Just let it go. Because we had like 10 people here before.
Break your TV. 60s. I think that's what they said, right?
Look, 216. Keep it coming. Ready? I think
Hey,
you know what
we
I
love you.
you know what I think it was?
No.
Get the f out of here. You're fired.
No. Get the better solution. You keep me on the payroll as an outside consultant. And in exchange for my salary, my job will be never to tell people these things that I know. I don't even have to come into the office. I can do this job from home.
Yo, if Earth's flat, why don't you fall off the edge? I heard that Mike Collins from Apollo is dead. My girl's fat girl, let's just crawl in the bed. Don't spit if you want, just swallow instead. Swallow
Hello,
instead.
Siri.
Can you hear me, Siri?
Swallow instead.
Hello, Siri. Is gravity a theory or a fact? Got my tampons in the house where my period's at. Get my rap on when I'm pissed about the serious crap. Passing so fast through space, time bends in half. After blasting through warp speed, we get to plaid. Don't listen if you don't like when I spit these raps. Rhymes I write like lightning, I write so fast. I'm like Mike Tyson, you ain't got to fight in jazz. Yo, I'm going back to basics, flat smack in the faces. You can't have gas pressure without adjacent to the vacuum of space, bitch, without a container. Like paying for a lawyer without a retainer. I ain't playing about to let a slug out of this chamber. When you see the red dot, yo, no doubt it's a laser. Helio flatty dude. Shot up for later, shot up for later. Helio flatty dude. Shot up for later. I've been around the world, and I measure the earth, measure the earth. The devil, he's so clever with words, but level don't never mean curved, it never means curved, and meta from the metaverse, metaverse. Playing Call of Duty help build my immunity up. Insurance policy paying you, they usually bluff. I'm not saying they won't do it, but it's usually tough. The last few years I've seen some unusual stuff, but if I mention the shot, you say I'm off the beat. So now I'm beating off to the thoughts of shots in me. What a rotten little awful getting off scot-free. Son of a gun of a bitch I've come to be. Shaking up the game to break up the redundancy. And if it wasn't for work, they'd have no taxes. And if it wasn't for burnt, there'd be no ashes. And if it wasn't for birds, egg be no hatching. And if it wasn't for dirt, there'd be no traffic. And if it wasn't for hurts, there'd be no passion. And if it wasn't for learning, then why all the classes? If it wasn't for your purse, I'd have nothing to snatch. And if I don't come in first, then I'm coming in last. I've been around the world, and I measure the earth, measure the earth. The devil, he's so clever with words, but level don't ever mean curved, it never means curved, and meta pause from the man. All these atheists must hate my guts, cause I say to their face, space is fake and stuff. NASA astronauts, everything you say is suspect, cause I suspect you make it up. Not your average FE thespian beast, faster than faggots fasting at a lesbian feast. She that loves me the least will give me nothing to eat, but he that loves me the most will give me something to smoke. This ain't how I met your mother loving murder, she wrote. The spin of the earth should've made your vertebrae broke. Every word that I spoke, you couldn't refute it. Water finds a true level, so you couldn't dilute it. You couldn't dilute it. It can't be refuted. You couldn't dilute it. You couldn't dilute it.
Who the f do you think you are, you crazy little shit?
Security? I am Jack's smirking revenge.
So, okay.
So I'm Jack smirking revenge. Okay, let me see this. We got,
If this video is gonna play, we're gonna play it, dude. This is the one that I wanted to play.
Okay, you play it. Then I'll show you mine later.
Yep, it's playing. It's playing. Now, this is the one I tried to play the whole time.
Then I'm going to cut you off right now and share screen. I'm kidding.
You know, a lot of people have speculated that these cell phone towers, these Gwen towers, these ELF towers, these towers that are absolutely everywhere. And I mean everywhere. They're disguised as trees. They're strapped onto smokestacks. They're all over every single solitary church. And again,
okay, everybody, listen up.
Are everywhere.
Or don't.
If these are cell phone towers, then why are there so many in a row? Why is it that if you triangulate yourself between cell phone towers, your service doesn't improve? Because these aren't exactly what people think they are whatsoever at all. Now, let me ask you, if we have all these satellites, I mean, what's the current count? 25, 27,000, according to NASA, according to the powers that be. We have satellites absolutely everywhere. Why is it that none of these
I don't know,
dishes,
Jack.
none of these transceivers
I don't know
are
a
pointing
Jack.
up? They're all pointing out. All of them. Everywhere. That's a fact. Why is it that everyone had to switch from their antenna televisions to the cable boxes?
All right.
And then why was there a forced swap over to?
So I just want to give all my people a shout out. Random fan, Angela Baby Carson, Devil FF Gaming, Herobine VN, Kerbin Toxic, Ry Russ. We got all these people here tonight. Airy Beast. This person, I can't pronounce it, sorry. Daniel Tyson. Gaming with Sanju. Yassine Wani. Basik FF. Kids TV. Black Roy. Shout out to Black Roy. Zod Zaid Fuego FF. Okay, all right. Matthias Rudenwalder. Lakeisha 128. Devish Shindy Vlogs. Skew. Ishmael Demiradu. Paki Neji. Other 2.0. Pug Life 76. Channel 1. Channel 2. Channel Music. All right. There's too many of them. But there you go. There's so much. So many more. And so much more. At least they're commenting.
Digital. You see what I'm saying? It's because these are weapons. Look at every single invention we've ever brought into our homes that's ever been presented to us. Did it improve anything? Because if it did, the country wouldn't be in the state that it's in. The world wouldn't be in the state that it's in. The fact that these things, I mean, look at this. They are saturating the United States, especially my side of the country. And I think we found the reason for it. And it's pretty straightforward. This is a patent right here for nervous system manipulation by electromagnetic fields from monitors. Now, what does that mean? It means just what it sounds like. Here's a few diagrams from the patent. Do you see this? Does it make any sense now why they need everyone to have the highest resolution possible flat screen in their home? Why is it that that's all a rage? Why is it that they have gone through great pains in keeping people sitting in front of their televisions, laptops, computers, and cell phones? Because every single solitary one of those devices, first of all, is a scrying mirror. Now, what is a scrying mirror? If you follow my channel, you probably have a really good idea. It's quite similar and along the lines of a crystal ball, except it's a black mirror that's used to
YouTube hides the real
otherworldly
amount
entities,
that are watching
things
us
from
anyway.
other dimensions,
We'll
things
never
that
know.
you're not supposed to communicate
Life
with.
is
And
a
yet,
live experiment.
That's exactly what we're doing every single time we turn on one of our devices.
Good call.
Does it look familiar? Dream time. Does it look familiar? Do you see any resemblance?
What was the result
Because
of
it's
your
exactly what they
experiment,
are.
by the way?
And now this patent,
Did you
patent
have
number
a goal, or you're just looking?
6506148B2.
Yeah, let us know.
Actually, it's J2.
I'm interested.
6506148B2. The abstract of this is psychological effects have been observed in a human subject in response to stimulation of the skin with weak electromagnetic fields that are pulsed with certain
You're gonna keep
frequencies
going when I go to bed.
near a half a hertz or
Yeah,
2.4
I mean,
hertz,
if you want to go to bed,
such
go ahead.
as to excite a sensory
I gotta go soon. yeah.
resonance. Many computer monitors and TV tubes.
But Singe, you going to sleep?
I, the Singe Man, the grid jumper.
I'm asking you a question. Are you
I'm
going
answering.
to sleep?
That's how I answer every question. I say all my titles for 2 minutes, and then I answer the
It's
question.
a yes or no. It's a yes or no answer. Are you
No,
going?
I would have made a horrible politician because I can't.
You slept. Warning, the self-destruct system has been activated. Option to override self-destruct expires in 10 minutes.
That one was extra loud for you.
Nice. What did they say?
When displayed, pulse images emit pulsed electromagnetic fields of sufficient amplitudes to cause such excitation.
I'll stand in front of the
It
world.
is therefore
Doc, I
possible
don't
to
care.
manipulate the nervous system of a subject by pulsing images displayed on a nearby computer monitor or TV set. For the latter, the image pulsing may be embedded in the program material, or it may be overlaid by modulating a video stream, either as an RF signal or as a video signal. The image displayed on a computer monitor may be pulsed effectively by a simple computer program. For certain monitors, pulsed electromagnetic fields capable of exciting sensory resonance in nearby subjects may be generated even as the displayed images are pulsed with subliminal intensity. How long have I been telling you to turn off your television? How long have I been telling you that it's all going to come through the flat black screen? There's a reason every single solitary screen looks exactly like a scrying mirror that goes all the way back to Queen Elizabeth, John Dee. This goes back. This has roots. This is what they use to conjure, and they don't need to conjure anymore because people are willingly bringing these devices into their homes, sitting in front of them right now and carrying them in their pockets. Do you remember the video I did about the electrical relay? I put this video up on May 13th, and I was explaining how all of these sigils that you would need to summon a demon or summon a fallen angel, who will more than likely disguise themselves as a loved one or someone that's passed away, or the proverbial guardian angel. There's no coincidence that, like I said, every single relay happens to look exactly like a sigil diagram to conjure a being. Do you see what I'm saying? And now we actually have their own words, their own patent showing this.
I mean, not cool,
and no,
but
this wasn't a
interesting.
patent that was laying around.
Highly
Somebody actually found this and it was sent to me. I didn't dig this one up on my own whatsoever. Look at all of this wiring diagrams. We are on a very small level. Every time we communicate, we are using powers and principalities. Do you see what I'm saying? It amazes me every time I try to make a video, somebody decides they should Skype me, even though I don't Skype anyone. I don't send messages. I don't discuss anything, but people have to Skype me every single solitary time.
Look, this one.
At any rate,
that's
I
the
digress.
power button.
There.
You see this one right here? That's the sigil that's on the power button when you press on.
Almost, except for that little.
Watch, you'll
at the
see.
top. See it a little bit.
There's
at
a
the top.
reason all
Usually
these
just one
sigils
line.
look the way they do,
Just
because
close
they're
it.
all exactly like electrical circuits
It's
or
close enough.
conduits. Think about everything used in electronics. All the terminology passes right over to conjuring in evil spirits easily. Electricity,
paused for a second.
conduits, circuits, programs, frequencies. Do you see what I'm saying? These people have tricked us into bringing
I'll
these
bring it
things into
back if
our
you
own
want.
homes. And there's a reason when
I
people
forgot.
sit there, especially the elderly and especially the young, they are hypnotized. Do you know why? Because they've been working on this since the 50s. This is an old patent. This was published on the 2003. This has been around for a long, long time. 1992, 1991, 1953. This goes back and back and back. The television wasn't invented to entertain people. The television was their first attempt at actually talking to the other side. That's exactly what they were trying to do. And they discovered that they could use it as a happy thing to keep people distracted full time. It's amazing. People see something on television and it's like the words of God right there and then. If the news says it, it's real. Look at what we're facing right now. They are literally conjuring and trying to open the pit, the gates of hell, and give all these fallen demons, spirits, and entities a physical body in our reality. The Bible warned us of this, and here it goes. But you know what? Thanks to all these televisions, thanks to all this entertainment, thanks to all these scrying mirrors, nobody's paying attention. Do you know why? Do you know why you can't wake them up? Because they can't walk away. If the television told them what I was telling them, it'd be a totally different thing. But they're hypnotized.
Hold on.
And I fear it's too. It's.
Let's see. Interesting. Known world in its continents, also confined within a crater, one of many crater worlds that are controlled by a coordinator. All right, yeah, that's the. I don't know if that's the crater Earth. It's a little. I know what you're talking about. The moon is. Yes, I agree. I agree with you on that one. We've shown that on this channel.
Mm-hmm.
We're not afraid to look at anything here.
They're too far gone. I have a lot of people that come on and speak with me in live streams.
You ain't gonna scare me with your truth.
And so forth and so on.
We have truth parties.
And some of them think everything's going to be okay. Everything will be okay on this planet. Everything will be
Don't
fine.
threaten me with a good
after
time.
All hell breaks loose and Armageddon comes to pass. Then afterwards, everything will be great.
Yeah.
Make sure
what just
you've got
happened
yourself
over there?
squared away. I'll leave all the links in the description.
What
but
happened?
This is just everything I've been telling
What
you.
just
Now here's
happened?
the absolute rock solid proof
Okay.
right in front of your face. Even with the diagram.
People think it's normal.
Look how old this is.
Uh-huh.
What's just happened and what is happening in several areas right now.
Yeah.
People think it's normal. And it's like, did you even look at it? And you think it's normal? It's like, no, you don't have to look at it. The TV, in fact, the TV barely told us anything about it. So how can't it be that important?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, dude. When I look at it, it's obviously it's not normal. But when I showed it to my roommates and my family, immediately I'm crazy before they even glance at it. It's like, okay, what are you going to show me now? And I'm like, you don't even wait, but look at this and then this is right next to that, and crazy, dude. I know I could talk about it, but I don't feel a need to. We all know what I'm talking about. They think it's real and normal, standard.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, haven't you been paying attention? They amped it up big time now.
Yeah.
They don't.
It looks like the way the pictures look after the Great Fire.
Right.
When's the last time you saw a VCR?
Oh yeah, big time.
In their own
They don't
word,
even know
it
about
says
that.
they can do this in the
so
background
asleep.
while you're watching a computer. The image displayed on a computer monitor may be pulsed effectively by a simple computer program. For certain monitors, pulsed electromagnetic fields capable of exciting sensory resonance in nearby subjects may be generated even as the displayed images are pulsed with subliminal intensity. That means you don't even have to be watching the television. Just have one in your pocket, i.e. a cell phone, a smartphone. It's absolutely unbelievable. In the very end times, everything will become
I've been
known.
leaving my
I'm gonna have
phone
to put this one in that bucket.
behind.
If you're from
I
Boston,
don't carry it
like,
with
share,
me everywhere.
subscribe, or don't. I am out.
He's out. Thank you.
And when I do carry it with me, it's kind of like stashed away.
So,
but yeah, I don't like it. I mean, and I was one of the last people I know to have one. I didn't get one until like 2015, 2016. I mean, I had a cell phone, but I didn't get a flat screen cell phone until 2016, I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's cool. Wow, you can just click on it and tap on it. Wow, wow. And then I noticed that within 2 years, it was already passe and cliche. It's like, oh, click. When the first few months, it was like fascinating that you could click on it. Not after only a year or so, it was already normalized in my brain. I noticed it though, so that's good that I noticed it. That means I was paying somewhat attention instead of getting drawn into it. But I was drawn into it, of course, like everyone else. I downloaded every video game and watched every video and watched every movie. And then I'm like, now I watch movies. I'm like, what? So it's story time, like bedtime. It feels like when I watch a movie now, it feels like I'm a child wanting a bedtime story. That's what it comes down to.
Let's see what this is.
So we are still children needing bedtime stories.
So check this out. Hendrikus G. Luce. Hendrikus Guadalupe, this guy, he had patents for the government, manipulation of nervous systems by electric fields, apparatus and method manipulation of nervous system, remote magnetic manipulation of nervous systems. This one right here, US 6506148B2, nervous system manipulation by electromagnetic fields from monitors. He has patents going back all the way to the 50s. He wrote scientific papers, the punch method of compressing, heating, and confining of plasma. Anything. It's all about plasma. Plasma.
That's going to be a no word in the future, I bet.
Yeah.
You can't even say that word. Zap.
Well, anyway, this guy was known as Hulu. He worked for the government. All right, and he made all these like patents for mind control devices through the television for DARPA, and then they named the Hulu service after him. Videos. Hulu.
You seen the hard Mountain Dew yet? I'll tell you right now, really quick. I would like to debunk it and rebunk it.
Hello, Earth.
Oh, wait. I'm
Alec Baldwin.
Okay.
TV
Hey,
star.
Alec, we don't like you.
You know, they say TV will rot your brain. That's absurd. TV only softens the brain like a ripe banana to take it all the way. We've created Hulu. Hulu beams TV directly to your portable computing devices, giving you more of the cerebral gelatinizing shows you want
Watch those hand
anytime,
motions.
anywhere, for free.
I only act out because I want your love. Dynamite!
Mushy mush. And the best part is there's nothing you can do to stop it. I mean, what are you going to do? Turn off your TV and your computer?
Do you let him babysit your kids?
They're laughing at us.
Once your brains are reduced to a cottage cheese like mush, we'll scoop them out with a melon bowler and gobble them right on up. Oops. I think I'm drooling a little. Because we're aliens. And that's how we roll. Hulu, an evil plot to destroy the world. Enjoy.
Wow, they just tell the truth.
Yeah, that was one of their commercials, right?
Did you see he's like nasty.
Hold on. There's
His
other
face
one
is
too. Hold on.
nasty.
Yeah.
He's a good actor. It's like, ooh. He's a little bit. I can see that the makeup really covered up his alcoholism. Did you see that? The makeup covered up his alcoholism. That's why he's like a little bit bloated and the water retention.
Yeah.
Alcoholism.
There was another one that was good. Might be in here. Yeah, this is it right here, I think. There are 4 of them. Let's see. Yeah, we just saw that one. We'll watch it again.
Hello, Earth. I'm Alec Baldwin.
Oh, again.
You know, they say TV will rot your brain.
Why not?
That's absurd. TV only softens the brain like a ripe banana to take it all the way. We've created Hulu. Hulu beams TV directly to your portable computing devices, giving you more of the cerebral gelatinizing shows you want anytime, anywhere, for free.
I only act out because I want your love. Dynamite!
Mushy mush. And the best part is there's nothing you can do to stop it. I mean, what are you going to do? Turn off your TV and your computer? Once your brains are reduced to a cottage cheese like mush, we'll scoop them out with a melon bowler and gobble them right on up. Oops. I think I'm drooling a little. Because we're aliens. And that's how we roll. Hulu, an evil plot to destroy the world. Enjoy.
Elijah Dushku. Let's see this one.
Hello, Earth. I'm Eliza Dushku, star of the new show Dollhouse. It's a potent blend of twisty plot lines and insane action that
Wow,
leave
you
your
can say this
eyes
stuff?
glued and your brain rotting, as your high school
Like
teacher used to
commercial, I
say.
guess.
And to speed things up, we created Hulu. Hulu beams so many free shows right to your computer. It'll simmer your head meat down to a bubbling, brainy fondue. Useless to you, delicious to us. Because we're aliens. That's kind of our thing.
Hulu, an evil plot to destroy the world. Enjoy.
Wow. So yeah, this one was crazy. I remember this one.
Greetings, Earth friends. I'm Seth MacFarlane. You know, the next time someone says TV rots your brain, laugh. Laugh hard.
That laughter will force our televised intoxicants deep into your cerebellum, slowly rotting it into a quivering blob of tapioca.
Yeah, and to finish it off, we got Hulu. Hulu blasts enough free TV to your lappity-toppity boxes
to turn your chunky
What's up,
gray
Scott?
matter into creamy goo matter. Giggity. Giggity goo.
because we're aliens. And that's our gig.
What's up?
Hulu, an evil plot to destroy the world. Enjoy.
We have like 150, 200 people coming and going.
Come here. It's time for a little come to dentist meeting. Your parents were right. Your teachers
Dave's
were right.
wisdom.
Even that creepy scoutmaster with the tight
this
brown
feel?
shorts was right. TV is slowly rotting your brain and turning it into a slimy, gooey, mushy blob of pudding, and there's nothing you can do about it. See? I just told you what was happening, and you're still watching TV. Amazing. But this whole slowly part is getting to be a real problem. Well, guess what? Hulu. We built Hulu to pump thousands of hours of free TV right into the one screen you drag around everywhere. Hence... Now I need you to take your stubby little fingers and hit this button on Hulu. Then you can share those TV shows and your blinkety blogs and your facey spaces and your tweety pages for all your bookwormy anti-boob-to-be friends. So here's the deal. Help us turn their finely cultured skull beef down to the aforementioned pudding, and we'll slurp out yours last. Eh? Yeah, because we're aliens. And you ain't soup yet.
Hulu, an evil plot to destroy the world. Enjoy.
Excellent.
Hello again, Earth.
not
I'm
done
Alec
yet.
Baldwin here at Hulu with some exciting
Okay,
news.
let me show you
Now that we're
something.
beaming TV shows to your lab-based computing boxes for free, 24/7. They're finally rotting your
Oh, you got
brains,
this more? Okay.
just like Mom promised they would. So keep watching. The sooner your brains have percolated into bubbly, cheesy goo, the sooner we can slurp them through your ear canals and pass them through our lower intestines. Because we're aliens. And that's what we do. Hulu, an evil plot to destroy the world. Enjoy.
He lied. They don't have lower intestines.
Getting tons of views tonight.
Okay, check this out. I'm going to share really quick, okay?
All right.
Make sure I got everything set up. I'll go up there to that one. Show you that one, and I'll show you the other one. Okay, good. So, okay, this is make of it what you will. Okay, I found it kind of interesting. So it is hard mountain. I didn't even know it existed. Hard Mountain Dew. Did you know it? I didn't know. Boop. Mike sharing screen.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yes. So look at this Hard Mountain Dew.
Specifically high school kids. And
Hey.
in 1989, one of the last barriers
me?
to that audience was broken.
No, what is this?
For the past
It might be you,
That was me.
yeah.
Got it. Okay. Dang it. I'll have to get that back. I wanted to show you that too. Okay, so here is a Hard Mountain Dew. Right. But then you look at it in a little angle. And then this is what people are saying now. So that's a P, they're saying. Hard Mountain Dew. That's what they're saying. We see turn the box at an angle. That D lines up with that with the I and turns it into a P. What do you think of that? Oops. What do you think of that?
All right, say
Comment?
it again. Dude, I'm over the whole Mountain Dew thing, dude.
Yeah, well, when I'm showing something, you should pay attention so I don't have to
All right.
repeat it.
All right, I know they have Maui, Baja Blast, Maui. What do they got? You know what I'm
No.
saying? They have every one,
No.
dude. They have one that's called like.
Gosh, here's Hard Mountain Dew. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the next picture, dang it, is that D lines up with that and makes it a P. What? Shoot. Now I gotta go back.
All right, what are you trying to say? What does it say? What
Well, if you just paid attention, I had already said it.
So
hold on. If you paid attention, I'm certain chat got it. Okay, here is the Hard Mountain Dew. All right. Sorry, I'm not getting mad at you. I just didn't want to have to show it again.
You don't have to.
I tried to do that once and once only. Now I get lost all the pictures I had.
Dude, it's like every channel's been shoving this Mountain Dew crap.
But no one has shown this. What I just showed. No one has showed. What I just
I'm
showed,
saying
okay?
I'm over it.
But don't be over it. It's highly important. It's crazy important. Anyway, what I was going to show you was it shows that D turns into a P.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to show you so you could see. It was highly interesting. What do you think about that, chat? Did you see it? I lost the picture.
And what does it say after you do that? Just explain
it.
It
Says harp. The D
All
turns
right.
to a P. HARP.
Okay. I get it. So
Okay.
eight, but they
And
spell
I'm not
harp.
saying that's what it is or anything. I'm
No,
just saying
no,
that's highly
they
interesting.
spell it HAARP. I thought there was two A's.
Right, but that's right, exactly. But that's not what's on the box. I can't find it. If you turn it at an angle the other way, it lines up. This D lines up with this line right here. I just had the picture up. You
I
just
believe
rewind
you.
the
Singe,
video and look.
Singe, I believe you. I believe you.
Yeah, well, the whole chat saw it, so you don't have to just believe me. The whole world is
But what? And more importantly, who are they programming?
Dang it.
U.S.
Trying to show
Patent
you.
6506148B2 describes nervous system manipulation by electromagnetic fields from monitors. The strange patent appeared in 2003 under the name Hendrikus G. Luce. The patent states, certain monitors can emit electromagnetic field pulses that excite a sensory resonance in a nearby subject through image pulses that are so weak as to be subliminal. This is unfortunate since it opens a way for mischievous application of the invention, whereby people are exposed unknowingly to manipulation of their nervous systems for someone else's purposes. Such application would be unethical and is of course not advocated. It is mentioned here in order to alert the public to the possibility of covert abuse that may occur while being online or while watching TV, a video, or a DVD. Hendrikus G. Luce went on to author several more patents, including remote magnetic manipulation of nervous systems, pulsative manipulation of nervous systems, method and apparatus for manipulating nervous systems, and subliminal acoustic manipulation of nervous systems. But who is Hendrikus G. Luce? It seems like no one truly knows. Some very limited information online suggests that Luce may have been fictitious or even a cover name for a group of people. Various articles purport records showing an association between Luce and Plasmidine Corporation, U.S. Department of Defense, the Department of Health and Human Services, and DARPA. Some theorize that Luce could have been Dr. William Ross Addy, a professor of anatomy and physiology said to have worked on the CIA's infamous Pandora project, which involved inducing specific behavior modifications by electromagnetic means to interfere with brain function and other so-called confusion weaponry. Addy discovered that pulsed radio waves could stimulate the brain's own electromagnetic current and produce a trance-like state, and that monkey brains would fall in phase with ELF waves. These waves could easily pass through the skull, which normally protected the central nervous system from outside influence. Before his death in 2004, Dr. Addy had been warning against the biological hazards of EM emissions from mobile phones. Who was Hendrikus G. Luce? Perhaps we'll never know. What we do know is that the nervous system, controlled by the brain, is responsible for controlling a person's senses by transmitting messages throughout the body. A complex bioelectrical organ, the brain has the ability to produce electric fields and thus be manipulated by them. If TV broadcasting, cell phones, and binaural beats can affect us, it kind of makes me wonder what else might be influencing us.
Get to it.
Why are you not investing in tax liens? No, seriously. Why are you not investing into one of the most incredible real estate?
All right, I'll give one of you guys a wrench. And well, can someone get the link that they're trying to put in? I'll put it up. I don't know if we're giving them a wrench yet. But I want to be able to get to the link, but I can't. Well, you don't think, Sean, you don't think I should do it? I mean, it might be, you know. Let me see. No. No, it's not letting him do it. Oh, there it is. You filed the okay. Let me see what happens. What do you think, Singe? You file. Dot. Oh, I already fucked up. You there, Singe? Well, what do you? I can't hear you. What do you think about me typing in that link?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was muted. Who put the link? I don't see the link.
It's ufile.io/306QRKK. Why for the real blast beam?
Well, type it in into a. You can look it up. I mean, who put the link? I don't see it.
It's not really a link. It's because they don't have a wrench. You think I should give one of them a wrench so that they can put the link in?
No. Well, I mean, no.
No.
What is it? Where is it? So I'm saying, who put it?
A bunch of them are putting it in on my phone.
I haven't seen it. I still don't see it.
You don't see. Look for the ones that are getting hidden. Hey, all right. This is what I'll do. Random fan.
See, someone says open the link I sent, but I don't see the link.
Yeah, because they're trying to put it in, but YouTube's not letting them because they don't have a wrench.
I have to go into. If you go into
random fan, I have a job for you.
You go put it in, random.
Look up that link and see what it is, and then report back. We'll wait for random fan.
Caution.
Or anyone can look it up. I don't know. Can he see it?
Well, just tell us what it is.
You probably can't see it, dude.
Should we look at it? I mean, is it that important?
I don't know. They said it is. I mean, you never know.
It's important to them. Was that important to us? Okay, so
it was weird though. We had like 200 people in here, and now we have like 12.
That's our normal number. Yeah.
They all left.
Yeah. Put that link in, and they left. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Right.
Well, no. Are they still here? Let's see. Can you show it? I mean, if you guys could show it, there it is. Right here. Oh. Yeah, I don't think it's a real link either. It doesn't look like a link.
I don't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to go into the. I see. You say I have to go into.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But thank you. But thanks, but no thanks. And Thanks for all the views that you gave
I
me.
got
Even though
protection,
even though this stream probably won't even stay up. But
Yeah, well,
you don't think it
yeah,
would?
swear words.
You don't think it will, right? You don't think this one's? You don't think this one's gonna fly?
No.
No.
Yeah, I knew there was someone who was messing with us. I didn't know how.
Well, dude, it doesn't matter because we had like 200 people in here, dude.
Or one person making it look like 200 people.
No, it was telling me 200 people. I don't care.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
could
what
be
the
a program.
That's what the numbers say. Whatever.
That could be 2,000 people.
Whatever gets the job done.
So I'm going to go look for that link right now. Let's see.
Bro.
Well, they should have been 200 people because I said some good things.
Bro. It's the same person. It's got to be the same person if they're all saying the same thing. How do you do that?
Or maybe a couple people.
I just want to know how they can make like 200 people come and go.
It's a program.
And then they can
buy it.
Dude, that's cool though.
Some type of program they buy.
Man, you hear this bullshit they be talking every day, man. It's like these motherfuckers is just like professional liars, you know what I'm saying? It's wow. Listen, Bin Laden didn't blow up the projects. It was you, nigga. Tell the truth, nigga. Bush knocked down the tower. Tell the truth, nigga. Bush knocked down the tower. Tell the truth, nigga. Bin Laden didn't blow up the projects. It was you, nigga. Tell the truth, nigga. Bush knocked down the tower. Tell the truth, nigga. Bush knocked down the tower.
I pledge no allegiance, nigga. Fuck the president's speeches. I'm baptized by America and covered in leeches. The dirty water that bleaches your soul and your facial features, drowning you in propaganda that they spit through the speakers. And if you speak about the evil that the government does, the Patriot Act attract you to the type of your blood. They try to frame you and say you was trying to sell drugs and throw a federal indictment on niggas to show you love. This shit is run by fake Christians, fake politicians. Look at their mansions and look at the conditions you live in. All they talk about is terrorism on television. They tell you to listen, but they don't really tell you their mission. They funded Al-Qaeda and now they blame the Muslim religion. Even though Bin Laden was a CIA tactician, they gave him billions of dollars and they funded his purpose. Fahrenheit 9/11, that's just scratching the surface.
Bin Laden didn't blow up the projects. It was you, nigga. Tell the truth, nigga. Bush knocked down the tower. Tell the truth, nigga. Bush knocked down the tower. Tell the truth, nigga. Bin Laden didn't blow up the projects. It was you, nigga. Tell the truth, nigga. Bush knocked down the tower. Tell the truth, nigga. Bush knocked down the tower.
They say the rebels in Iraq still fight for Saddam, but that's bullshit. I show you why it's totally wrong. Cause if another country invaded the hood tonight, it'd be warfare through Harlem and Washington Heights. I wouldn't be fighting for Bush or white America's dream. I'd be fighting for my people's survival and self-esteem. I wouldn't fight for racist churches from the South, my nigga. I'd be fighting to keep the occupation out, my nigga. You ever clock someone who talk shit or look at you wrong? Imagine if they shot at you and was raping your moms. And of course Saddam Hussein had chemical weapons. We sold them that shit after Ronald Reagan's election. Mercenary contractors fighting a new era. Corporate military banking off the war on terror. They controlling the ghetto with the fear of attack, trying to distract the fact that they engineering the crack. So I'm strapped like Lee Malvo, holding a sniper rifle. These bullets will touch your kids, and I don't mean like Michael. Your body be sent to the morgue, stripped down and recycled. I fire on house niggas that support you and like you, cause innocent people get murdered in the struggle daily, and poor people never get shit and struggle daily. This ain't no alien conspiracy theory, this shit is real, written on a dollar underneath the Masonic seal.
I don't rap for dead presidents, I'd rather see the president dead. It's never been said, but I set precedents.
Bin Laden didn't blow up the projects. It was you, nigga. Tell the truth, nigga.
Bush knocked down the tower.
Tell the truth, nigga.
Bush knocked down the tower.
Tell the truth, nigga. Bin Laden didn't blow up the projects. It was you, nigga. Tell the truth,
City
nigga.
Records was 80 seconds away from the towers. Some cowards fought with the wrong building. They meant to hit ours.
Is it? Yeah. All right. If you wanted to take me down, you would have. Yeah, I understand that. I can't. No, it looks like a website. You know what I'm saying? Because it's got the IO in it. But I can't really get to it. Like, I'd have to like type it in or some bullshit.
What do you think I'm doing?
Oh, so Singeman's looking it up. Okay.
You have to type it in.
You can hack Singeman if
you wouldn't make a very good hacker. I might.
Well, he did come in with like 200 people at once. I mean, I don't know.
Not him. I said you wouldn't make a.
Oh,
very
me?
good
No.
hacker.
It's not my.
Yeah, I have to type
I think
it
it's
in or
cool.
something.
You know.
Yeah, you have
Look,
to type it in or
look, it's
something,
going
dude.
up again. Jesus.
ufile.ios.
He's saying it's a good link. It's a file upload website. There's a video he
I don't know
uploaded.
why I'm the one that's put it in.
All right.
Fucking tired. Everybody else should put it in. Why am I doing it? Because I'm the best. 306 QR.
It won't let me copy it because you're not blue. But he's got it.
Yeah,
Singeman
type
will
it.
take
It takes
Singeman
by
will
the
take
time you could have typed it 10 times by now.
No, my keyboard's all fucked up, man. My keyboard's a piece of shit. It's a pain in my balls to type things.
Yeah, it's mine too.
It's a pain in my nuts.
So it's okay for me to do it?
Wow.
If you're going to maintain the paradigm that everything you see in the sky is an actual solar system, then you're never going to be able to really comprehend my data. What I believe is that our entire sky is simulated. And the sky is going to perpetuate the illusion that the sun is 93 million miles away. I don't believe any of that. This illusion of stars and this canopy that's over us that has us believing that there is freedom up there when it's not. We're in a contained area. The simulacrum is based off quantum principles. We are living within a mathematical construct that is operative every 138 years. I believe we live in a sentient biogram that is far more advanced than we're able to attain right now.
For fuck's sake. No one's breaking out the firmament. It's a spinning vortex and it's permanent. They already tried with Operation Fishbowl, but all I did was cause atmospheric turbulence. I told you. No one's breaking out the firmament. We're not. I'm positive, that's one thing I'm certain of. They already tried it with the Hadron Collider, but it never worked out and now it's disconcerting them. Everyone is trapped, we ain't going anywhere. You should be petrified, you should be very scared. If you wanna see the future, I'm already there. Everyone is trapped, we ain't going anywhere. And when you die, you're coming back, and that's a fact. And when you die again, you're coming back again, cause it's a trap. I must have done a couple 100,000 laps, but now I'm tired, I just need to take a nap. No one's breaking out the glass dome. Send help, I need to find a path home. I'm feeling homesick, that's why my heart's cold. All I see is disembodied entities and dark souls. Non-player characters, please don't talk to me, cause I will punch you in your face very forcefully. I wouldn't do that type of thing normally, but everyone is trapped in these magnetic vortices. I can manifest reality, I tempt fate. I'm overcoming all these algorithmic templates. I've been flying around the world with no restrictions, cause I don't need the job, but you mad, I'm exempt, mate. Don't piss me off, you know my strength's great. I just need to be alone, I need some headspace. I'm a very complicated person, I was meditating in assembly in 10th grade. Embrace your multi-dimensionality. Question everything, because anything is possible and everything is energy. You are a multi-dimensional god trapped inside a holographic matrix simulation. As we collapse this construct and break the endless cycle of reincarnation.
Wow. No one's breaking through the glass dome. I'm out at sea, I'm lost, I'm looking for the stars home. I keep on going north and going very far, bro. Discover ancient land underwater, that is raw, bro. This hidden continents, and you can't quite believe it. Practice meditation, astral travel, lucid dreaming. Do that every night and every day by using breathing. If you wanna question me, I'll kill you, bro, your soul is leaving. The bravest fucking heathen, all these people gases screaming. Isometric on the set, leaving people's insides bleeding. I don't have a reason, I just think I'm hearing demons. I know this voice ain't mine, I'll overcome and I'll defeat it. Control, I'll delete it. My bars are more than deepish, magic spells, I feel it. Energy is creeping, I'm a spine, I'm healing. I know I'm a light being, I've been to the 5th dimension, I know where they are concealing. No one's breaking out the firmament, cause all I see is NPCs, I think I'll murder them. All these ancient lands, you ain't ever heard of them. I'm just talking truth and I don't know why it's hurting them. My mission on this plane was a predetermined one. I'm looking for the answers, I need to start relearning them. I do some meditation, now I am observing them. I guess it's syncretism, all these pedos you are serving them. I'll fucking burn the cunts, diverting, I am cursing them. I think we just alerted them, the AI is preserving them. 33.4% with a send transferring them. They're getting out this holographic matrix, I'm converting them. I'm reading all the files, I keep the knowledge in my brain. And I have rolled for miles, nothing's getting in my way. I used to love this world, the smile was taken from my face. 20 years from now, we will see this system break.
I have many videos that are explaining the astronomical anomalies that the scientific community doesn't want to talk about, such as parallax, the lack of parallax, the actual documented photo templates that astronomers have studied for the past 100 years showing that no matter what Earth's position is, not one single instance of parallax has ever been documented, and that's impossible. It's absolutely impossible.
What is it, Cinch?
I don't know. It's a laser from the sky.
It really is? It's a
Building
laser?
stuff.
It is?
Or it's very, very good CGI.
Can you put it in the private chat for me so I can bring
No.
it up on the screen?
No. Why not type it in again? I mean, I'll show it here first, and if you want to show it, then I'll.
No, let's show it. Let's show it. Let's show it for them. They're all here. There's like 200 of them.
Okay, well,
one person. That's 200 people.
Okay, let me type it in here then. Now that I know. Well, I can just type it in. Yeah. You just have to have the HTTPS in front of it. That's all. You don't have that.
Oh yeah, that's my problem. See, I'm dumb with computers.
You're not computer literate. Yeah.
No, that's my problem.
So you like this. I'll get it up there for you. Hold on a second.
And now we're filming nicotine vape time.
Dang it. Oh, here. I know. I'll send it to the chat on your phone. No, that's not going to work. It's not going to work because then you have to put it to your computer. Dang it. You're making it very hard for me. But then I can read it better, so I'll do that. Okay. Clicking buttons. Hold on, chat. Clicking buttons. I'm clicking another button. There. Now I'm clicking right, clicking done. Now I'm clicking done again. Now I'm clicking cancel. Now I'm looking at nothing. It didn't send it.
What happened? It didn't go in? We're having a lot of problems with this link, huh?
I had it fine. I mean, you guys made it really, really hard. I shouldn't have had to do all this stuff. You should have had it up already. Okay, so now I'm going back and doing it again. Why?
I'll try to get
Why?
it.
I don't know.
All right.
I will try to type it in again.
I'll type it in too. But we'll get two of us working at one too.
It's like I already have it. I've already watched it, so.
I know, but what I'm saying is I have to switch screens to do it, and I can't see it at the same time. Hold on.
Yes, make some more excuses that I didn't.
I can't. I can't. It's pain in the ass. I can't take it from.
I know.
I can't take it from the chat right there.
It is a pain in the ass. You have to start knowing that computers are this. Computers are definitely. Let's see. I'm having problems right now too. Okay. Okay. But this, what's in the link? Okay.
Big show tonight, Mr. Super Sidewinder.
Okay, so now you want me to start over? Okay. Damn it. I can't believe that. What's 10 minutes now? I'm still typing this in?
All right, hold on.
I'm highly irritated.
I get it. Let me see. Let me see if I can do it right. No, if I do it right there, it'll take me out of here. If you can put it in the private chat. Oh, yeah, that's what you're trying to do, right? I know, right? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going it right now.
Oh, wait up.
Forward
No, I can't do it
slash.
that way either. Even if I put it on the
Just go-
screen, I can't.
No, you
I
just go
can't-
to
I
U
can't
file.
I can't go to
Just
a
go
new
on your
tab.
computer. Never mind. You just go
Once
to
I go
U
to a new
file.
tab, I can't see this screen. So
You're not listening to me. You go to U file.
Oh, hold on. I know what I could do. I know what I
Don't
could
worry, I'll get it for you.
All right.
I'm almost got it. I just gotta scroll back up to the link now. Okay.
Is
Forward
it in?
slash 30, right? 3. So what you do, I'll tell you, just you go on your computer to U file, and then you go up to the bar and put in the last part, because when you're in U file, it already puts the HTTPS // U file.
Yeah.
So then it already puts that for you if you go to the U file.
All right. So
homepage.
which one is the one that
So you
I
go to
should
the
play?
U file homepage, and then you put in 306 Q
This,
R.
you want me to use this one?
PKY. No, I'm nothing. I was just explaining it out loud so the hacker knows that I know what I'm doing. The hacker goes,
No, because
"Oh,
there's a Twitter one too, but they said it's not
I'm
the
just
good one.
talking to the hacker. I was talking to the hacker, not you. Here you go. I'm putting it in here now. Control V. There you go. In private chat.
I see it. Okay, good. We got it going. All right. Where is it? Download.
Be careful. You really want to show it? Okay.
Wait up. It's telling me I have to download it, right?
No. Yes.
This one's telling me
slow
free.
down. Do the slow download. The
right.
file download 1 megabyte. It's not very small. It's a couple minutes.
All right, I got it. Let's see.
You can sign up with them and then download it fast.
Why isn't
Okay,
it
hacker, you badass.
Why isn't it opening for me? Come on. Oh, my computer. It's my computer.
Why are you timing out? Don't time them out.
No, wait up. It's telling me it's not letting me do it. Well, you have to agree. License agreement. No.
Yeah, don't time him out. He's just. That's one person. Don't worry about
Oh man, it messed up my computer, Singe. It won't let me
it.
get
I
out.
downloaded it and I had no problem.
Oh, so you got to say you agree?
No.
It's saying like it's telling me. Look, you want to see what it's showing me?
Just go file download.
Look, I downloaded. I did. I downloaded it, right? And then, look,
Well, I got mine on my phone. So.
I downloaded it, right? And it's telling me, where is it? Download ready. I tried to open it. All right, let me see. All right, let me see what that was
Keep or
weird.
delete.
Let me see. Let me see if it's in my download.
I didn't download it on my computer. I downloaded it on my phone. So
Yeah, now it's on my
I
computer
think I should
screen.
have just showed it from my phone. It would have been easier.
Look at this, Singe.
You're determined to show it, so I didn't.
So it worked. It works for you, and then no. But look at this. Cancel. Are you quitting the Roy setup? Yes. And it won't come out of my
It's
computer.
different on
now.
computer than the phone. That's why I did it on the phone.
What do you guys got to say about that? Press free.
can't
I
read it.
did. I did. It's trying to make me to agree to a license. You see that?
I can't read it. No, I did
No.
it on the phone. That's, computers are different than phones.
And now it won't get out of my computer. I'm not agreeing.
Yes, it will.
How?
Control Alt Delete.
All right, let's try that.
And then you should have just shown it from my phone. I did not want to download it. That was your idea.
All right, show it from your phone. Go ahead. Go full screen. Here, let me take my screen down.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want it. I don't never download it on my computer. It's like I don't care about this phone. That's why I'm like, sure. So, yeah. Gonna sleep on late night. It's probably CGI anyway. You're muted. You're muted.
It's not getting rid of it. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're barely. I don't know. Let's not talk about it right now because I can't help you. You want to? We're gonna. I don't know. This is gonna be bad if we start talking about what you can't do on your computer.
Yeah.
I can just help you fix it.
I'm gonna get out of here.
If you want to talk about it,
Show the video.
because I can help you fix it. I don't know. It's your computer's crappy too.
Yeah, I know. That's what it is. It was trying to make me download some kind of a program.
You probably hit the wrong buttons. I don't know. It wasn't there. It was not there.
My computer does suck. Can't see it. Hold it back. Yeah.
I'm gonna change cameras. I'll change cameras in a minute. I'll show it again. Yeah, I'll show it again. Change cameras.
Is it in my downloads?
It looks kind of real. I don't know. I wouldn't be standing there filming it. Sorry, guys. I'll come here in a second. Here. I got it. This way. None.
It won't let me delete the file either, sir.
Yes, it will. You got control of your whole computer.
It's telling me that it's in action.
Pause it. Hit Control Alt Delete. Go to tasks. Stop all tasks. That have to do with it.
That's crazy.
So we're going to have to identify landmarks to make certain where this is at. You know. But if we have it, then other people will have it.
That ain't working either, James.
Kind of looks weird when there's a car driving there. They would have been driving fast. I don't know. Kind of could be CGI. I don't know. Why would you be standing there filming it instead of running? Cars driving by kind of slow. Kind of seems suspicious. But I'll pass it around. And back. So okay, you gotta hit. Okay, we'll take care of this off screen. I'll help you.
Yeah.
Hope you didn't get hacked or any virus. Probably not. It's just
No, it's probably just my computer, but
because my phone downloaded, no problem.
My computer sucks.
So you go Control Alt Delete, and you go to the task, and you stop those tasks. Did you do that?
Yeah, hold on. I'll talk to you about it after. Get out of here. Let's wait. Thanks everybody for showing up.
Drop the stream. You might not keep the stream up. So. Enjoy it while it lasts.
I think I'm gonna leave it up.
Good night. I gotta go. Okay. I gotta go.
Well, hang on for 1 second, James, to help me with this.
Okay.
All right.
The plan might be too expensive. Over here getting new advances, while you over there doing dances. Show you how to move like a dance step. A simple nod of the head can get your man slept. Foreign whip with a foreign bit, bumping foreigner. Shooter got a bag for a body like the coroner. Told him follow my lead, I'm the forerunner. In New Orleans, but I sound like a northerner. We the truth like Sojourner. Been out the loop like 4 summers. Back in the booth doing more numbers. Taking out any oncomers. You were smart, you get a song from us, bitch.
Yo, I'm sick and tired of your trash rhymes. You need to leave the mic alone, I'ma tell you for the last time. Fully automatic, ready to discharge. Your baby mom's filling up my fridge with her WIC card. I got game and I stay with a thick broad. Money and drugs in a container at the shipyard. My style is aggressive. This a murder message. I hold burners to serve purpose and murder peasants. Slide off and flee the scene with the heat smoking. Kick a nigga in his ass till my feet broken. You couldn't win, nigga, keep hoping. Got your grandmother frying me chicken while she deep throating. Your whole rap style is delicate. You soft, so I be insulting your intelligence. In my closet, it's a whole lot of skeletons. Cause it's the only place where I'm hiding evidence.
Taste the product like cop and yayo. Pass the chronic like hot potato. I'm in charge like I'm Scott Baio. Gotta win, we cannot fail. Clock bell, size of whales on them lock scales. Kill your dogs like some foxtails. They going down like a prop fail. Get them smothered like oxtail. Get your cap peeled back like a hell L. Sending packs through the snail mail.
I got the Twitter version. I can play that. I don't know. I know he says something.
That's crazy.
It looks like lightning. That is crazy. Well, thank you for that, but the other one for some reason isn't working on my computer. Hey, what up, Glenn? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. One person. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Now you know when you're watching all those shows and there's like 20 people in chat and 2,000 people watching. Now you know.
Yeah. That's cool because I haven't seen any footage like that yet of them coming straight down like that. Like anything close up. You know, just,
I know. I'll be examining it. I'm sure we'll see other people examining
I'll
it.
try to download it somehow. I'll try to figure this out right now and get it for the next show.
I could throw it through some filters and look at it better.
Yeah, we'll take a look at it. But thank you. All right, I'm out of here. Yo, which one did you type in? I can't hear you. You're muted.
What are we doing? We're still live?
Yeah, no. Oh, we're still live? All right. Hold on.